I hope it started with beefy boys.
Nope, not quite. I think I came in just after Beefy Boys.
Can that be the name of your guys' adventuring party?
Beefy Boys.
Hashtag Beefy Boys.
I'm kidding. I'm not writing that in lore.
No, write it down.
Nope.
Swole Squad.
Write that down.
So we find ourselves several thousand years before the current escapades of our campaign, where giants rule most of the known world. These various giant nations that have enslaved humans, or humanoids, I should say. Although their control's kind of waning. Many places now are forming their own organizations that are not ruled by giants. We're kind of at the end of the giant age. You guys are current well-known heroes in Khuros. You're an adventuring party that helps out humanoids in areas that aren't really giant controlled. You guys aren't like revolutionaries out there slaying giants, but you will help out in other ways, right? Any odd trouble that's not the current tyrannical regime.
Question.
Yeah.
Does the Cadron Empire exist yet?
No. I should have updated the map, but I didn't.
That's fine.
The Western Nation Alliance wouldn't exist yet either.
Well, right, because it was formed in response to the Cadron Empire.
Yep.
Would the Ulfenholten be there?
You're not getting the Celestium early.
I'm just gonna stash it in my village, that way I have it all the way at the beginning, and I just happen to get it.
Oops! What did I find here? Gee, who could have known?
Kind of new into the world of Khuros, still being introduced, is people who are not born with magic, but are attaining it through study. There's still sorcerers and warlocks, obviously, people born with these natural magical gifts, or people who attain them through other nefarious means. But what is new is people who are attaining mastery over magical powers through just pure study and learning. Essentially, the first wizards to achieve 20th level status in the world have formed kind of this semi-packed organization called the Mages Numbering 8. There is one mage for each school of magic: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation. However, the necromancer has broken their code. He's seeking knowledge that they feel is too dangerous to be studied, essentially. Their necromancer, Volthrax, of the Mages Numbering 8, has gone off on his own. Despite their warnings, their threats, their condemnation of his activities, they were seeking him out to find him and destroy him, but were unable to do so. They believe that he's in a lost sanctum known as Ashozakai. Ashozakai is kind of an ancient elemental temple. It's protected through various magical means, and it said that he's kind of using that for his studies. They know of an ancient order of monks in a temple in the Vale of Iskron, and atop their mountain is kind of an ancient monk order there that is said to know the location of Ashozakai. So you guys would be sent there. That's probably where we're going to pick up, unless you guys had anything you wanted to cover beforehand. I'm kind of at the base of this tall, misty mountain in the middle of a swampland, with the idea of getting up to the temple, talking to the monks there, and finding out where this lost sanctum is.
So, do we, already know each other and have been a crew for a while, or is this,
This is the last arc of a campaign we didn't play.
Okay, so we all know each other, we're all friends.
Yep.
Okay. Well, given that, we probably want to describe each other's characters to each other, huh?
Absolutely, probably a good idea.
I guess I'll go first. My guy is human male. His name is Theodore Harkin. He's quite physically able, but not the most dexterous. And he is a paladin of Hadval, which those incendiary guys, that's who they believe in, but they're kind of like psychopaths about it. He's not about that. He's more like good guy, straight-laced.
Havdal's very much like the Zeus of Khuros, like he's the king of the gods. Instead of like lightning, his domain is the sun.
Ah, so not as good.
Sure.
Guess I'll go next. My guy is a dwarven fighter named Throvar Gorin. He's an Econite fighter. He is short but very quick for a dwarf. And he has red glowing eyes in full plate with a giant great axe. That's it.
All right. Barsool is a human rogue who has almost ghostly type powers when he's fighting in combat. Very dexterous, very sneaky, and capable of getting a really good first hit in.
Okay, so I'm playing Bartholomew the Bullfrog. He is a very tall, bulky human male with seemingly no personality. And he is weirdly perfect looking. And let's see, he has tattoos. Like, he's wearing full chainmail, but you can kind of see underneath that he's got like tattoos all over his body. And nobody actually knows why he is called the Bullfrog, except for one guy once, and they never talk about it.
The only thing I would add to Theodore is that he has a warm, friendly personality. Like, he is a nice guy. Not a quote nice guy, but actually a nice guy.
Oh, look you, Aaron.
Throvar is a jolly guy.
Oh, he's a jolly guy.
Jolly.
Yes.
Jolly.
Jolly with glowing red eyes.
So we're at the place.
Yeah, so you guys are at the base of a mountain currently. The idea is that this is kind of an isolated monk study temple. There's not that many of them. They study kind of like a weird, bizarre path that not a lot of monks do. They're not like Sun Soul or anything like that. That's very popular. They're just kind of like their own little, tiny little sect that lives on top of this mountain, and they're said to have the location of Shozakai. But also, that's knowledge that they're tasked with guarding. So there's probably going to be some hostilities, and you guys are going to have to journey up the mountain to get there.
What is their reputation? Like, do people like those monks are fucking weird, or
you guys probably wouldn't have really heard of them until the mages numbering 8 were told you guys to go there.
Okay.
Like they're, you probably wouldn't know what to. You can make a religion or a history check if you would like.
Do we know if these monks attack on sight or if they will not attack unless we attack?
They're not like violent. They're just, their job is to protect their lost knowledge and their sanctum. So as long as you're not like, we're here to attack your knowledge and your sanctum, they probably won't. They probably won't mess with you.
Shouldn't have said that.
I like how you had the picture of Gallywix just to troll us before Marcus. Like, I saw that and pointed it out to Thomas, and Thomas was like, "Oh no!"
I was hoping something like that would happen.
You guys would, all of you that rolled there would probably know. They are considered the way of the 5 pillars. They follow these 5. They're not gods, but they are deity-like. They're kind of somewhere between like elementals and spirits, called the 5 pillars. And they are literally pillars. They are stone pillars. They each kind of have their own like personality. There's the Stone Maiden, the Mason, the Hound of Ever Stillness, the Crumbling Guardian, and the Silent Sorcerer.
If it's for stone, I do want to make a history check then.
Sure.
And I get to add 10 to it. because I have a thing where I get to add my
Stone cunning.
proficiency.
28.
20. Yep.
Yeah, you get pretty much the same thing. Their values include silence. They all pretty much have a vow of silence except for the head monk. And being stationary. They don't travel at all. They think traveling is like a distraction from finding true inner peace. So they live their entire lives within their sanctum, just studying the ways of stillness.
All right. Well, I guess up the mountain we go, yeah?
Yep, let's go.
Yep, I think we should just go.
I will walk up front unless someone else tries to push past me.
No.
I think Theo will take up the rear. Keep an eye out behind us.
Okay. Well, the mountain path that's kind of paved still for a little bit at least as it makes its way up turns into like kind of this beautiful ornate set of stone stairs. It's got various flights to it, so the stairs will go up. There's kind of a flight, more stairs, and then kind of these, I don't know what you'd call it, like...
A landing.
Yes, there's landings between these various sets of stairs. And on each landing are various sets of statues with text inscribed on them. Many of them are like overgrown with plant life or collapsing. And as you guys are kind of making your way up, you see there's this large stone tablet in the center of one of the landings that says, "The way to stillness is full of trials, tribulations against oneself and against the outside world. Press on to test your might, otherwise turn back now and return to your life of motion."
Test your might.
All right, let's go. I'll just keep on walking.
Bartholomew will read it and be like, I can be very silent.
Are you gonna be like Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy?
No. Of course not. And then he stays there so no one can see him.
Nothing goes over my head. I'm too fast. I would catch it.
Yeah, well, everything goes over my head, I'm sure.
Well, it seems we have a trial. Let's do our best.
Come on, you slowpokes. I'm like halfway up the stairs.
I am also very mighty. I am not afraid. And then he goes.
All right. As you guys are continuing up the various sets of stairs, you see one of the statues far up ahead kind of begins to move, and it stretches a little bit, hops down off of its little pedestal. It's maybe 14 feet tall, and it just kind of stands there a couple flights of stairs up ahead of you, just like waiting.
I'll wave at it and keep on walking.
It doesn't wave back.
All right, I just keep on walking.
Yep, I'll... Hmm. How far away are we from it?
Right now, you guys are about 150 feet from it.
I'll keep walking too.
Would I know if this is a statue that can move and attack like a sentinel or something?
I mean, it's definitely moving.
Yeah. Or does it have a weapon in its hand? Even though I know these are monk people.
This one does not have a weapon in its hand.
Okay. I disregard it. I just keep.
With your 28 history check, this is a statue facsimile of one of the 5 pillars, known as the Crumbling Guardian.
I'd probably just turn back, say that, and just keep on walking.
Does not look like a pillar.
Everything is literal. I love it. Well, it no doubt will have some sort of task for us. I suppose we'll need to do it to move past it.
All right. Well, as you guys approach it, you see several other statues behind it start to animate and kind of position themselves behind as well. And as you guys are maybe like 50, 60 feet from it, the crumbling guardian statue just kind of raises its hand out, all 5 fingers kind of palms towards you in like a stop motion.
I will stop immediately.
I'm gonna wave and take a few more steps forward.
It just stands there. It doesn't move.
I guess I'll look back. Is everyone else stopping?
Yep.
Throvar, I believe the challenge is to be still.
Oh. All right. I just stand there now.
You guys sit there, motionless. These statues kind of seemingly watching you from afar. They are all mostly humanoid, I should say. They're various races, except for one that is a large, kind of fluffy-looking hound made of stone. And the crumbling guardian stands there with his hand just pointed out towards you in that stop motion. And a minute goes by, 2 minutes, 3. How long would you guys like to wait?
Can I look around to see if there's anywhere that I feel like I could hide from these statues?
There's probably a few places you could. There's like a small ridge overlooking this area with trees if you want to try to climb up there. Otherwise, there's a few statues that aren't moving and they look like crumbled and destroyed. You could probably try to hide amongst them if you'd like.
Any way I feel like I could approach these without being seen?
You would have to
out in the open.
You would have to climb up the mountain a little bit, like around them almost, but you could get potentially above them and maybe even behind them if you were to climb rather than using the stairs.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll say stay here. I'm gonna look around a bit.
Okay, you can make an athletics or an acrobatics check. Okay, yeah, no problem. You climb up pretty far. How high up would you like to go? There's like a ridge that's 30 feet up, and there's one that's 60 feet up.
I'll go to the 60-foot one and see if I can get a good look around.
Yeah, you get up there, no problem. You're definitely above kind of the current area. You can see the staircases continue upwards past the 5 figures standing there. 4 standing directly behind the crumbling guardian, and then your friends who are standing there still not moving. Make a stealth check.
31.
Ooh, sneaky.
Do I see him up there?
The 31?
Perception check.
Can you make a 31?
No.
They don't see you.
Just if I saw him, I would start walking towards him. So just want to let you know.
Alright, so I'd like to sneak around these and see if I can discern any sort of activation mechanism or anything additional that we couldn't see from just approaching them naturally.
Gotcha, okay. To get behind, how far away do you want to go from your current companions? You're currently like maybe 60 feet away. To actually get behind them, you'd probably have to go like another 60 feet at least.
That'd be okay.
Okay. And then make a perception check. You're looking for like mechanisms or things like that.
20.
20 is pretty good. You don't see anything like a mechanism or an arcane rune, perhaps. These are probably more just like animated objects rather than like actual constructs. For those of you that are still standing still, are we still standing? Are we moving? What are we doing there? It's probably been pretty close to 5 minutes now with Percival climbing around.
Bartholomew is invisible.
I would be willing to stand there another 10 minutes before I started being like, okay, maybe this isn't what needs to happen.
Jay, what languages do you speak? This actually might matter.
common, giant, and yeah.
Giant, okay. You see written on one of the tablets, a little bit off in the distance, written in giant. It says the precipice of the day of stillness.
So I'm getting the idea that the only way to get through these is going to be to go through these.
It could be to go through them, or it could be to wait. As long as that is, could be another 10 minutes, could be longer. Yeah.
Theodore would hear some snoring.
He's falling asleep standing up.
Theodore's falling asleep standing up.
That's fine. He can't move if he's sleeping.
And how many total were there again?
There is 5 of them. The vibe you're getting is that they'd probably want you to stay here for maybe a full day. Based on the kind of the title, what you know about the history of the religion, because you're pretty familiar with kind of their lore and how they got to where they got to with your check.
I don't think I want to wait that long. I think I'm gonna try to approach one from behind and kick this off.
Would you like a battle map?
Sure. Alright, so I think, I would try to sneak back around this direction and see if I can approach these back two and attack one of them to start.
I'll have you make a stealth check.
27.
That's pretty good. Yeah, no problem.
Alright, I'll go here, and I'll attack this one.
Are we up against the clock in any way, Thomas? Or
Nope.
Okay.
I'm just impatient. So
No, that's fine.
If you guys had chosen to wait a day, you would do the rest of the mountain with a level of exhaustion.
I see.
So, I assume that I would get to attack with advantage because I'm unseen.
Yeah.
Unless it can't be surprised.
And then they can be surprised. And then all of you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 is the armor class.
Nice.
Ooh.
I roll bad, but that's probably for the best.
That's what
I'm still asleep.
36 damage.
And that's on the sorcerer.
Yes.
That Mercer uses this one.
This is the Critical Role playlist.
That makes sense.
Was that Stephen Colbert one good?
It was.
It was only about an hour long. Like, it was short, but it was good.
Another shorty, but yeah.
There we go.
I imagine Stephen Colbert doesn't have a lot of free time.
Yeah, I don't think he could sit there for like 5 hours and play. I'm sure he would want to.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm sure he just doesn't have the time.
He would love that.
Who am I missing? I'm missing one of my guys. Sorcerer.
Don't worry about him.
That little guy. Don't worry about that little guy.
Well, Barsul, you're up first.
Bartholomew got up there fast.
Take steady aim, and I'll
I'm having this
my
weird
rapier.
glitch where people keep appearing in the center of the map for no reason. I don't know why.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that'll do it. Bye, Sorcerer.
Like I said, don't worry about it.
Let's see. 17 plus 27 is
44.
44 plus 11 is 55.
Oh, he's still alive. All right, well then I'll with my I already used my bonus action. That's it for me.
Well, the Sorcerer is going to be very upset.
Understandably.
He reaches out and touches you with his hand, and you feel his grip kind of tighten around you for a second, and then he lets go. But even though he's let go of you, you still feel this tightness around your body, like his grip is still there.
Ooh, better make that save.
I would like to use my reaction. Now, does that resolve before or after their spell?
When a creature casts a spell, you can use your reaction. I'm assuming because it's your reaction, it would be first, similar to like a counter spell would.
Okay. But I don't think I get sneak attack for this, because
Nope.
I don't have advantage.
25 will hit.
Okay, so no sneak.
Max
19.
damage 13.
Or no, 13.
With your magical rapier, you manage to just drive it through the center of his stone body, and it kind of cracks apart and begins to collapse. It looks up at you with this unmoving face of emotions as its body starts crumbling to dust. It just kind of stares at you the whole time until it is no longer standing.
All right.
So let's see here. The Mason will use its reaction. To summon a Pebble Guardian. For some reason, the token's not working, so I'll just do this. There we go.
Good roll for it.
And the Crumbling Guardian is up next. What does it want to do? It's going to... It's gonna dash. It's gonna move its 50 feet up here.
Oh boy.
The Pebble Guardian steps over to the Crumbling Guardian and touches it. I don't know why that rolled damage. There shouldn't be any damage.
Resistance to all damage.
By the
Wow.
way, would you have considered the Mason to be adjacent to the silent one that I had attacked?
Yeah.
Okay, then this would have also applied to it. It would have taken necromantic damage.
It's immune to necrotic damage.
Okay, excellent.
So the Pebble Guardian buffs up the Crumbling Guardian.
Okay.
The Mason will step forward to be next to the Crumbling Guardian, and then it will attack Barsul with its hammer.
Okay. Uh, 26 hits.
For 14 bludgeoning. And I'm assuming Bartholomew the Bullfrog has a higher dex than the statue.
Nicole.
Bartholomew was muted.
I was muted. My dex is 16.
So you're up.
Cool. I will look at Theodore quickly and go, are we not being silent and still anymore?
Theodore's just gonna shake his head. Like, go help.
Bartholomew's gonna pause for a minute. Is that a no? We're not being silent and still, or no, we're not?
Go,
Okay.
Go.
I don't want to mess this up if, like, we're just trying to make it work.
Listen, I'm just saying now, he is not the smartest. He is not the best at talking. He has one skill, and that is being a beefy boy.
What's your beefy boy doing?
I'm trying to figure out, because it's very far away, so he might have to dash. And I don't really have any ranged things. So he's just gonna run literally through Thorvar, probably waking him up in the process.
Do you bump into him?
Yeah, he's gonna push past him.
Okay. Thorvar will probably wake up.
And then
Let's see, does he stay asleep? No, he doesn't.
Nope. Fuck me, I was having a nap.
All right, I think that's all I can do. I don't really think I have any bonus action things. I think. I don't know how this works.
Whose fault is that?
Everybody else's.
You're a fighter, right?
Yeah.
Just a fighter?
Yep.
Then yeah, your bonus action pretty much that you have, unless you have some, like, if you're like a tactician fighter or whatever, they might have some maneuvers they can do as bonus actions, but it would pretty much just be second wind, which doesn't help you right now.
I mean, what is this? I don't know if it's worth doing an action surge right now because I only have one.
I don't think that allows you to move again.
Yeah, you get another action.
Yeah, you can use your action to move.
Take one additional action. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I just don't think I've ever actually seen him use that.
Have used that, but then it would just get me here, and I still wouldn't be able to do anything.
Well, did you dash?
I already dashed. Yeah, I did my movement and then I dashed. We were very far away. That's the problem. So I think that's just my movement.
Your movement's just there. Okay.
Yeah. Now he's just gonna stand there looking like a perfect human.
All right. Well, the hound that's up here is going to dive towards Bartholomew.
Nope. Neither of those
Both
hit.
bites. All right. And Theodore.
Theodore is gonna sigh. He's just gonna be like, the man has no patience, and then start running forward. And I will dash to there.
By the way, Theodore has an extra token up there.
Nice.
I told you tokens just keep appearing in this spot for some reason. I don't know why.
Don't delete my token, please. That's up in the top right.
What the fuck?
Don't delete it.
Okay.
Is that the end of your turn, Theodore?
That is the end of my turn.
Alright, my turn. Being a dwarf, having 25 movement speed originally, I will move 40 feet as my base movement. I will then use my bonus action to manifest my echo. I think 15 feet. Occupy, yeah. It'll have to be right.
Down one.
Right here.
Yep.
And then I will. Let's see. When I take the attack action on my turn, any attack I make with the action can originate from your space or the echo space. So I'm going to attack the Hound of Stillness.
Echo Knights are fucking cool, man. I thought about playing one.
How many
Not
attacks
for
do I
this,
have
but
at this level? 3?
Where'd he go? Your
3
guy's
attacks.
gone.
Yeah. We have 3
Oh.
attacks.
Someone
I'm back in the middle.
Are you gonna roll your attack?
I'm trying to see how many attacks I get. I think it's 3.
We have 3.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have 3.
Yep.
Then I will attack this guy thrice.
I think you get your third attack at level 11.
Yep.
21 and 29 both hit.
Alright.
This is divinity music right here.
Yep.
For 33 damage. I need to make a twirl always rolls there.
Where his
What up?
echo's gone again.
I don't know why. Something weird's going on with roll 20.
It's something Thomas is doing that's creating extra things.
Definitely Thomas.
I'm not doing anything.
By the way, to be
tried
clear.
refreshing.
I'll refresh. It'll make you happy.
It might.
It's this new CEO of roll 20. This shit's gone wonky.
And then let's see.
All right, I've refreshed.
I will then tell him to move 30 feet or move up this way. Yeah, right here. Actually, right here. The thing can take its attack of opportunity if it wants.
It will do that.
$21 will hit. It only has 1 HP, so it's that.
And then I can make a creature, or I can make an attack against it because I have Sentinel.
Sure.
Cool.
I can also make an attack against it because I also have Sentinel.
You guys are all playing the same character.
We are.
Since I am Sentinel, can my Echo also make attack against it since it attacked it?
No, because it's dead.
Also, you can't make an additional reactional Sentinel attack against something that just attacks something with Sentinel.
Okay.
So 14 damage?
No, just 11. The 3 is if I was doing it with 2 hands, which I am
Yeah,
not.
if
So
you
I
have
should use it.
Sentinel, technically, then she couldn't have attacked either.
Well, that's a Matt Mercer rule.
No, that is literally written on the Sentinel.
It is.
Wait, so because we both have Sentinel, and because he attacked Marcus's thing, we can't attack him?
No, one of you can attack him. You can't both attack him.
Oh, okay.
Why can't they both attack?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target does not have this feat, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against. the
Oh no, yeah,
attacking
you both
creature.
did it then.
Yeah, it's when the target doesn't have this
Yeah.
feat.
Right. So does Rovar have Sentinel?
I do,
So yeah.
but that's
So yeah.
But they're not targeting Throvar. They're targeting the Hound. And the Hound
The
way
doesn't
it's
have it.
the
No,
way
I
it's
think it's the
worded
target is
weird.
referring
this,
to.
this stone guy right here was attacking
Yeah.
as the Echo. went
Oh,
away.
I get what you're saying.
And Throvar has Sentinel.
So you
can't
got
do
none
that.
of you can use it against each other.
And you know what's
Yeah.
amazing is I also have Sentinel.
So,
So we should definitely change someone having Sentinel, because
Yeah,
then it has no purpose.
I'm gonna take
That's not true
Sentinel
at all.
off. I'm gonna get rid of Sentinel. I'm gonna switch.
Fair? None of us. That's a metagame.
Well,
Well, I
except
mean-
And that's
knowing
not.
this.
That is not the only thing that Sentinel gives you either.
But that being said, if pain together,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
have taken it if other people had it.
Next time you guys take a short or long rest, we can redo some feats. How about that?
Well, we had a discussion about power gaming, but that's okay. I don't want to hold things up. Let's just keep going.
I mean, that's not power gaming. That's wanting to have a feat that I can make more use of.
All right. Let's see. Stone Maiden. Gonna jump down here and try to stab the bullfrog.
Oh, that's me. Oh, they hit.
So 25 damage.
Okay.
And Barsul.
I will use a bonus action to steady aim, and I will attack the mason.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh hey, Thomas.
28 damage.
Do my feats extend to my Echo? by chance?
Yeah.
Because I have mobile, and since I hit that guy with my attack, he wouldn't have been able to provoke opportunity attacks against me.
Okay, you can take the health back then.
I didn't lose any health, just lost my echo. I don't undo it now, but
And that's it for me.
just want to make sure for future reference.
Okay. The Crumbling Guardian will use this. So the Stonemason's armor class is +5.
Okay.
And the Guardian will make 2 attacks at Barsul.
Okay. Those both hit. Oh, actually, I forgot. I have the Cloak of Displacement, so both of those miss.
Cool. And the Pebble Guardian will use Right of Defense on the Crumbling Guardian again. And then the Mason will take 2 attacks at Barsul. Those are going to miss.
Yep.
All right, Bullfrog.
Okay. So I think I am going to attack. We'll attack the Hound. See if we can kill that. So I will attack it 3 times.
Okay.
Or thrice, as they say.
Hit, hit, hit.
Cool. I think I fixed it, so it should be fine.
18. Ooh.
I don't know if dueling goes every single hit. I think it does.
Yeah, it does.
It does. Yeah.
Okay.
18 plus 19 plus 13. 31.
50 even.
50. All right, and the Stone Maiden will use Inspire attack, so the Hound's next attack roll gets +5.
Okay.
And the Hound will attack the Bullfrog. That'll be 14 and 12. Wow.
Nope.
Theodore.
I'm gonna smack this guy next to me with my maul. 21 to hit.
Yep.
13 damage. Is he still up?
Nope.
Okay, then I will move so that I'm right over here. And does that give me a +2 because Bartholomew had not moved? For flanking?
It's at the start of your turn. No, you have to start your turn flanking.
Okay.
Once you've moved, yeah, it gets rid of that.
12 damage.
Cool. Mr. Throvar.
I'm gonna come over here, do something like this, come up to this Pebble Guardian, use my bonus action to summon my my other guy right here, and then I'm going to attack the Pebble Guardian. 27.
Yep.
For 16.
It has 16 hit points.
Sweet. And
Not
then
anymore.
I will attack the Crumbling Guardian using the Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
21 and 17
21 hit, 17 does not.
for 20 damage.
The Mason will use his reaction.
Sounds like we need to kill that Mason.
Summon a Pebble Guardian.
That'll be it for me.
I decided to go after the caster first. I still feel like that was a good decision.
Oh yeah, no, that was a good call. I think Mason second though is probably ideal.
Yeah.
The Stone Maiden is going to disengage.
She can't disengage against Sentinel.
Oh, that's right.
But she wouldn't know that.
Well, it's not that she can't like try; she can't do it.
No, she can. She'll just
you
get
can
hit.
still use disengage and move away. It's just Sentinel ignores disengage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
She would
So
try
unless
to
the Stone
disengage.
Maiden somehow knew we all had Sentinel.
Yeah, she will try to disengage and move over to here.
17's not gonna hit.
Nope. And Bartholomew.
You get an attack of opportunity, Nicole.
She's muted.
Sorry. I will attack it. Opportunely.
Opportunity.
That'll hit, and that'll reduce its speed to 0.
Yep, doesn't move.
Well, that's its turn. Percival.
All right. I will steady aim again, and I will attack the Mason.
Okay, it has +5 AC for the first attack.
Doesn't matter. God damn, so that's 46 plus 9, so 55.
Yep. And that's it for me.
All right. Well, the Crumbling Guardian is going to see Drovar causing all these problems behind it, and it's going to take 2 attacks at him. Wow, bad
Those
roll.
miss.
Terrible rolls. Pebble Guardian is going to give the Crumbling Guardian resistance till the end of its turn. And the Mason will take 2 attacks at Barsu.
I'm going to use my Shadow Martyr to have my Echo throw itself in front of the attack. Teleport the Echo target base. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's made against my Echo instead.
Okay.
The first one or both?
I think it probably just the first one. I used my reaction to do it, so
Before the attack roll is
the
made,
attack roll that triggered the reactions instead. Yeah, so it would be the first
Yes.
one.
Okay,
the
well,
first one.
the second one hits me. The
Dang
first one wouldn't have.
it's the thought that counts.
Yeah. By the way, just hits. 18 is my armor.
The second one would have missed my Echo.
Why won't you let me do this thing? Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. Bartholomew.
I need to take damage from the second attack from the Mason's tools.
Oh, okay. 17.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I'm not used to being called Bartholomew yet.
Hey,
Good
Bart.
body work.
Barty. I'm going to attack the Stone Maiden. Thrice.
Yeah,
That's 17 even?
17 misses. The other 2 hit.
Okay.
But we're flanking now.
It's true, so you get a +2.
Does
Is
19
that
hit?
19?
19 will hit.
Whoa.
Let's see, that's 20, 22. Plus 16 is 38. Plus 13 is... Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, and then Barty McFly will run this way.
Oh God.
Wait, I want to make sure I get the right amount.
Bad person.
Am I?
You're a bad person.
I will run right here. Then he will say, "Hello, I am here to kill you."
Theodore.
I am going to move to right here. I'm going to drop my maul and switch to my mace and shield. And I'm going to use a bonus action with Shield Master to try to knock the Mason one prone. So I think we make opposed athletics.
Yep. And which one is this?
The Mason.
The Mason.
30. I'm stronger than he is.
Much stronger.
So he's prone now, and now I'm gonna try to whack him with my mace.
Okay.
30.
Yep.
And I also have Crusher.
Oh my god.
So attacks against him have advantage until the start of my next turn. Assuming he's alive. I'm not gonna try to push him anywhere, but 15 damage. So is he still doing his thing?
He's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna try to hit the crumbling garden beside him for my second attack.
Okay.
Another 30.
Yep.
So 13
half
damage.
7.
And again, because of Crusher, attacks against him have advantage until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay. Throvar.
I will attack 4 times with the Crumbling Guardian using one of my uses of Unleash Incarnation to make another attack from my guy. All while using Great Weapon Master.
I forgot about a reaction I wanted to use.
Yeah, it might not matter here in a second. What were you trying to do? Here, I'll go with Marcus first here.
Yeah, it's not.
12,
First one
18,
misses.
20. 20 is the armor class, and the other one. So 1 hit.
But I am
2 hit.
flanking.
Well, he
2 hits.
has advantage
So
too because
I
of
have
Crusher.
3 hits.
Well, there are 3 hits.
Because he has advantage.
Or even with advantage, though.
But I'm flanking.
Oh,
too.
okay.
So yeah, all but the first one hit.
Oh, the damage.
Are we doing classic Great Weapon Master for you then?
66 damage. Yeah.
You can, no, you can only do it once a turn. That's our homebrew rule. As
That's not what
discussed.
you said when I asked you.
Did you ask me about that? I don't even remember. This was like 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
For
'Cause I
some
could-
reason, I thought you said something else.
I don't. Well, there is a Great Weapon Fighting, which
That's
is a
what I
fighting
thought
style
you
that
asked
I have.
about.
Oh well, it's a short campaign.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's 66 damage then.
I'll just
Half to
Bump up
33.
everything's hit points real quick. Alright.
So can I have used my token of Departed as a reaction?
Well, that's a lot of reading. You just want
I
to tell me
know.
what it does?
Yes. When something within 30 feet of me dies, I can use my reaction to attempt to capture their soul in a soul trinket. So I'd like to try to do that with the mason.
They don't have souls. They are animated objects.
All right. Excellent.
Nah. I'm not gonna action search. That's it.
Alright, better Soul.
All right. I will rinse and repeat. Bonus action.
You don't need to
stay
steady aim. You don't need to, because I hit it with a crit. You have advantage on attacks until the beginning of my next turn.
All right, fine. I'll just hit it.
Well, you can offhand attack it now.
24 hit.
Yep.
30.
Up to 15.
And sure, why not? Offhand rapier misses.
Now
Yeah,
you have
25
advantage.
hits.
Yep.
I tried to make my guy as much like utility as possible.
Let's see, the Guardian will take 2 attacks at Theodore, because you've been fucking it up.
Alright. Yeah, that 24 is gonna hit.
And that first attack would knock you prone.
I would have used my reaction to do the thingy again. Shadow Martyr.
Oh, your clone in front of it? Okay, well that hits your clone then.
Yep, my clone's dead.
And then the second one misses.
Yes.
Alright. Pebble Guardian's doing his pebbly thing. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew will turn to the Pebble Guardian and say, I'm gonna kill you now. And I'm gonna attack it. Thrice.
Yeah, it only has a 10 armor class. So.
Okay. 12 plus 17.
The second attack killed.
Oh. Well, then it would have used probably walked up and attacked this guy. I'm guessing a 28 still would have hit.
Yep, so he takes
18.
9 damage. Theodore.
Okay. On this guy, I still have my shield out, so I will use my bonus action to try to knock him prone. Ooh, a 12.
Nope. Probably not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, he has to roll. Okay. And I will attack him twice with my mace. Okay, that's my turn. I rolled 2 2s and a 1. Rough.
Throw far.
Clone comes back out. Oop. And I will attack it 3 times. I'm only gonna do the first one with Great Weapon 5. Master though. So I take it just a second to hit.
Yep.
For 28. Although I do have my Great Weapon Fighting allows me to re-roll a 1 or 2 when it's made on the damage. So the second one. So I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
So add 6 more damage from 28, so that'd be 34 instead.
Alright. Barso.
Steady aim.
Nope.
20 because of flanking.
20 because of flanking. 20 hits.
$36, half to 18.
Alrighty.
That's it for me. Thing isn't crumbling fast enough.
Well, it has resistance still until the end of this turn.
Well, it's until the end of the Pebble Guardian's next turn, and since the Pebble Guardian's dead, does that mean it never gets the next turn, so it has permanent?
Yep. It's gonna attack Theodore twice. Oh my god, I'm rolling terrible tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have done my Shadow Martyr too for the first one.
Bartholomew.
Okay. I forgot that Bartholomew would have said to the Pebble Guardian, I killed you. And then to the Crumbling Guardian.
You
he
are
said,
dead.
I will now kill you. And attack 3 times.
You're like a robot.
This is just her trying to be Bastion.
Yeah, too bad you didn't have advantage on those.
I know!
Crit.
I also get crits at 18, so I got all of them.
Those all hit.
So let's see, 16 plus 13 plus 14.
30, 43.
Yeah.
Now it's taking real damage because doesn't have resistance to everything. Theodore.
Bartholomew will ask, are you dead?
Doesn't reply.
Theodore will switch back to his maul and attack twice with the maul. He'll hit once, and we'll go make
Getting
that a
an echo.
smite. We'll go ahead and make that a smite. So 26 damage.
Barely still.
Ah, feels bad.
Nicole, we're getting an echo from you. Nicole?
That's it for me.
Muted.
Okay. Trovar.
I will attack it thrice, maybe 4 times.
Well, the first one killed it. For sure.
Was it down to 1 hit point or something?
It is 3.
Okay, yeah.
I walk up and I high five my echo.
How many hit points are you down, Jay?
31.
31. Okay. I'm gonna pat you on the shoulder and give you a lay on hands for all 31 of those hit points,
Cool.
and just say, I admire your eagerness, friend, but be careful.
Always careful. And I'll sneak on ahead.
Do you guys want me to send my echo on ahead?
Nope.
Yeah,
got
I
this.
think Barstool wants to be sneaky ahead.
Alright, well, me and my echo are just gonna walk side by side, going up. Because it lasts until it's destroyed or until I dismiss it as a bonus action or manifest another one.
Theodore will call to Barstool. Assuming that the next trials don't take too long, we should probably try to do them. The monks would probably appreciate it. It might make it easier for us to negotiate with them.
I'm all for going through trials, but that was a waste of time. Anybody can sit there for a day.
Fair.
Were we not supposed to kill them?
If their trials are worthy, I will do them.
All right.
I would look at Bartholomew and be like, can you kill rocks?
I killed that rock.
I'll be right back.
So I would like to scout out ahead, if that's okay.
I would be walking up.
Stealthily.
Okay. Continuing onward, you don't see any creatures, but you continue making your way up the staircases and the landings, which slowly begin to stop being made of such paved stone and being kind of these just basic dirt trails. Continuing upwards, the elevation starts to increase, becomes a bit of a hike, and you eventually come to a point where the trail stops, and all that's in front of you is an extremely steep incline. And you see there's several stone pythons kind of fashioned into the side of the mountain, some type of climb. And it seems very large and very daunting, and you can just kind of see up ahead how high it has to go and what an athletic endeavor that would be.
Would you say it's more than 1,000 feet away?
It was probably not 1,000 feet now.
I will use my echo avatar and have my echo climb it.
Okay.
And then once it makes it to the top, I'm going to use my bonus action to swap with it.
Have your echo make an athletics check. 18 is the DC. Your echo climbs all the way up to the top of this very large, kind of steep overlook, and it makes its way to the top.
Then I'll use my bonus action to teleport and magically swap places with it.
Yep.
And then my echo disappears, and my next bonus action, I'll bring it back out.
Okay.
That's it for me.
How many feet would you estimate it is?
It is 250 feet.
I wonder if I have any
I'll
rope.
activate my ghost walk and So for the next 10 minutes, I'm in Ghost
Cool.
Walk form.
Gotcha.
I suppose I should make an athletics check. $25.
You're good. You guys picked the right party for this.
Apparently.
Am I making an athletics check?
If you want to try to climb.
Am I good at athletics? I feel like I should be.
The DC we know is 18, so it's not easy.
I will try. I feel like he is not going to do well, but I appreciate him for trying.
If I have my Echo climb up next to them and they start falling, and I use Sentinel to attack them,
No.
their speed doesn't get reduced to 0.
Well, you can't use Sentinel to attack a creature that's falling.
But it's moving 5 feet away.
It's not moving.
It's not
falling, it's
voluntary.
different.
Yeah, no. And plus, she has Sentinel. I don't think I'm gonna do it anyways.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I could re-roll.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Indomitable.
Yep.
You guys all climb up, no problem. And making your way to the top here, you see a large, kind of almost like a miniature forest built out of these stone poles in the ground. These tiny, skinny poles that almost act as this kind of jagged staircase up to the next way up there. You'd have to balance on these tiny stone planks.
Oh, kind of like the Giant's Causeway?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look man-made or does it look natural, or can we really tell?
It looks pretty man-made, although
Okay.
there's massive gaps in them as opposed to the Giant's Causeway. There's these huge gaps, and the actual like pillars themselves are very thin, and you kind of have to be able to leap from one to one.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Have my Echo go for me.
I'm afraid I might not be very good at this one, but I will do my best.
Marcus, as your echo starts to make its way over, there's this massive gust of wind that blows through, and it seems to dispel your echo.
I saw my Echo again. I have it try and go again.
The wind picks up again as it tries to cross, and dispels it.
Theo's gonna look at Throvar. 3rd time's a charm?
I'll try my Echo again. Try to give it up.
Well, this time he makes it through. No.
I'm frustrated, so I'm gonna try it a 4th time. I assume the same thing happens.
Yeah.
I'm then just gonna run and just jump through it.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Hey!
Out of pure rage, you make it up.
I'll go ahead and start jumping across it. Not floating, by the way, not using my ghostly flying.
Throvar, as you make it to the other side, though, the wind blows over you, and your magic items are currently mundane.
I'm gonna resummon my Echo.
No echo summons.
Can't even use
class.
class abilities. Jeez.
I'm sorry, what are you doing, Jay?
I'm going across.
Okay, yeah, you make it no problem. I thought you said you were going to try to go. Your ghost walk would deactivate as you make your way across.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't using it.
I wasn't
Okay.
gonna use it in the thought that maybe the wind wouldn't blow, but clearly it does anyway.
Does rope come in a Dungeoneer's pack?
I
Should.
have 50 feet of silken rope, but
You know what? An Echo Knight is technically not magical for some reason. Oh no, it is.
It's my class ability.
It's a magical object.
You can use your bonus action to magically manifest an Echo.
Yeah.
Percent.
Magically manifest.
Yeah, there's
hey,
no magic.
don't magically objectify this echo, okay?
Jeremy Crawford says that the Echo Knight clone is considered a magical object.
By the way, you'd also see my eyes not glowing red anymore.
Mm.
With
Well-
a clear eye.
Theodore is going to try to not look nervous as he attempts to do this. But he's going to give it a try. Is it a dexterity check or save?
Check.
1. Not a natural one, but a 1.
You immediately fall. like you get like 1 foot up onto one of these posts and fall, so you don't fall enough to take damage. Just a little embarrassing, like your ego's wounded.
Make a
Make a perception check.
okay. 16.
You can see far off in the distance, there appears to be some kind of like rivets kind of dug into the wall. It looks like there's a ladder you could use to climb up, but that doesn't appear to be a part of the challenge necessarily.
He will take note of it, and
there is an admit defeat option.
He will ignore that, go back to the start, dust himself off, take a breath, kind of do that thing where you rub your hands together, and then he's going to try again.
Drovar is staring intently.
11.
Splat! Ow! Oh, you land on your ankle weird. Oh, it hurts.
You can do it, Theodore!
Do I take damage?
Nope.
Back to the start. I'm going to keep doing it until I make it, assuming I could. It's DC 19 or lower.
Wait, do you have a -1?
Yeah.
It's DC 20.
Drovar's cheering you on, by the way.
Do I have any?
Theodore.
Do I have
want some help?
anything I can do to boost myself? Let's see.
You want like a boost? If you want to just like climb on me, I'll push you.
Very well. It's best to know when to admit defeat.
Oh, don't accept help, Theodore. You can do it.
Bartholomew will just pick him up and throw him.
I would think that you were right. However, my armor, I think, is inhibiting my ability.
Make an athletics check, Nicole.
18.
Not quite. You throw him up and he almost makes it, and he kind of like slowly starts sliding down the hill. Like he's not in danger. He's just kind of like when a cat's got like its nails in a tree and it's like slowly sliding down. That's what Theodore's doing.
You could throw better than that, Bartholomew. Come on.
Marcus's character is very encouraging.
Yeah.
He is very entertained right now.
Oh, I
He's cheering
get
them on,
worse.
like he's watching a show.
Can I make like an athletics check or something along with her to?
Like
Like,
she's
I'll
throwing
say
you
She can give you advantage on your acrobatics check if you want.
On my acrobatics? That doesn't help. It's
Oh,
DC 20.
You're having a hard time here, Aaron. I can give her. If you take off your armor, I'll say you could give her advantage. But you'd have to like, she'd have to hang on. To your armor.
I'm in full plate. That's like 30 minutes.
It's gonna take a while, but the real problem is the full plate.
Wait, so can I just keep throwing him though?
Yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
But is he gonna take damage or anything?
No, it doesn't seem that way.
There.
Yeah, you managed to finally get him up. You managed to throw him up high enough that like Throvar can reach his hand down, and kind of they clasp arms, and he manages to pull him up.
Thank you, Bartholomew. That was only moderately embarrassing. Not my strong suit.
Well, now Bartholomew
you almost
has to
had
get
it.
up.
How's your dex?
I mean, it's not awful.
You said you have a 16 dex.
Yeah, I have an 8 dex. Like your dex is twice as good as mine.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try and jump or climb. It's an acrobatics. Did you say?
Yep. Nope.
I am cheering on Bartholomew. Come on, you can do it.
Nope.
Oh, you almost had it there.
Ah!
You make it eventually. You managed to make your way up there feeling very tired.
Oh, good job, Bartholomew.
Once all of you are up there, the roaring wind that dispels magic seems to dissipate, leaving both Barsul and Throvar with their magic abilities intact.
Oh, good.
You guys in our items? Or just our...
You guys had too many failures, so you do not get your magic items back for the time being.
Oh, me and
Well,
Theodore?
they should get their magic items. Me and.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah.
The bullfrog.
That's
and
what I
Theodore.
thought.
Okay.
My
okay.
eyes start glowing red again.
Oh, right. Bartholomew looks ugly now.
Yes, you guys watch as Bartholomew's
Boo.
beautiful male model exterior dissipates. His hair becomes shaggy and like immediately starts like shedding across his face.
Oh,
Suddenly stinks horribly. Just this like patchy
Hey.
facial hair.
It's not the scent that matters. It was the looks. And he really didn't notice.
I'm going, oh, it's a shape changer. Take my battle axe and start running towards you.
I'm gonna just grab Throvar's collar and be like, wait, that's still Bartholomew, it's fine.
When you grab my collar, can you stop me though?
Bartholomew will just step out of the way and watch him like launch himself off a cliff.
We would probably make contested athletics.
Yep.
So beat a 30.
Oh, if only I had advantage.
Marcus, you're like running, but your feet aren't on the ground because you've been picked up.
Let me go, Theo! It's a shape changer. Stop the party we know.
It's fine. It's the same.
Bartholomew's
Bartholomew,
intelligence.
Bartholomew, are you still the same?
7.
Did I change?
Well, you look a little different.
You're an ugly creature now. You're the image of perfection before, but now you're just this.
Hideous!
I really want to think that like Bartholomew just took it because he thought it looked cool and didn't actually know that it did anything.
The circlet of human perfection.
Yes, he doesn't actually know that he looked better.
Oh, I love it.
And by the way, my
It's just
intelligence
like-
is 7, so that's
Bit of a brick.
An encouraging brick, though. He's nice.
Yeah, oh yeah.
as soon as Theo says that's party, I'm like, oh really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
Ugh.
I forgot to add my class-specific spells.
So the other two of you will not get your magical items back until you leave the mountain.
Arthur?
Oh man, that's rough.
That is rough.
However,
Is this whole thing on the mountain?
No.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say that's a bummer.
you guys are reaching the top of the mountain now. You can see the mountain has like this one jagged edge that hangs off a little bit from the rest of it. And built on that ledge, just like dangling over the abyss of the lands below, is this small stone and wooden temple. It looks pretty simple, and you see all around the outside are just like rings and rings of lit candles. And sunset's kind of coming up now. Looks very beautiful on this mountaintop. The mountain kind of overlooks the ocean on one side, and on the other side you have these like dense swamp lands of Iskeron. So it's just kind of this beautiful contrast of like ocean and deep, murky mudlands, and this mountain that kind of overlooks all of it. And as the sun's setting and it becomes darker, the candles all around it kind of light it up very beautifully.
Pretty.
I summon my echo again.
But I still do have access to my paladin magic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are horrifying to look at. Yes.
Continuing with the Drax theme.
Well,
Should we keep going?
let us continue.
I'll walk forward, side by side with my clone.
I will sneak ahead and scout.
I'm staying about 30 feet behind Barcel.
Okay, Barcel, you can make a stealth check if you would like.
Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, you don't have any issues. You make your way around the temple, you double check it. Doesn't seem to be any other entrances besides the front door. And you can see that there's these 4 rivers that kind of run out of the temple and just cascade off the side of the mountain. Just like this perpetual water flow from the bottom of the temple outwards, or downwards, I should say. And it just seems very calm and peaceful. There's no sounds that come from the outside.
I walk up and knock on the door.
You walk up, and as you knock on the door, your fist hits the door, but there is no sound.
I hit it harder.
Still no sound. The entire area around the temple is silenced.
I try to push open the doors.
It opens, no problem.
I'm gonna yell, hello?
No sound.
Anyone home?
It opens up into this large chamber with several statues inside covered in these beautiful candles. Nice hardwood floors, kind of these small stone bridges, and a few different monks seemingly deep in meditation. Although as the door opened, one monk who's currently levitating about a foot off the ground, just kind of like in classic monk sitting stance, turns and looks over towards you, and he kind of starts making his way over towards the door.
Me and my echo both wave at him.
Theodore will just stand there respectfully.
He doesn't get too close. He gets maybe within like 10 feet of you guys, and then he just stops and looks at you.
I
And
walk.
then- Go ahead.
I was gonna say I walk forward, stretch out my hand for a handshake.
As he starts to walk forward, I would kind of just put my hand on his shoulder and just kind of like look over towards him as I kind of like do a bow towards the monk to try to just be like respectful, I guess.
He'll kind of bow back, and then he pulls out a small scroll, begins flipping through it, and he displays it to you guys. It talks about the knowledge of the Temple of the Five Pillars. There's a whole bunch of lore in there about the statue spirits, the pillars that hold up the world, and kind of their different roles. And then it talks about the knowledge hidden in the temple, and it says that one answer is given to those in the temple, any answer of all things that are known, for every week of stillness that they stay here.
And we wanted to know where the thing was.
Yes, there's a hidden ancient sanctum. It's a monk sanctum that is currently being used by Volthrax for his dark studies.
I would pull out a piece of parchment and ink and write, we seek the location of the temple where Volthrax is. Is this information you could provide to us should we perform your task?
He just nods.
I'll write again at the bottom, show me what I must do.
He just points again to the week of stillness passage, and then he sits down and closes his eyes.
Bartholomew was gonna try and slowly write out, can each person count for a day?
His eyes are closed.
He's gonna get closer and put it closer to his face.
Just plop it in his lap.
Yeah. We'll do that thing where he just like shakes it right in front of his face. I knew he can't hear it, but it's just like,
Hey!
hey.
No sounds come out. You have no way to disturb this man's rest because it's silent here.
Unless you touch him.
Throvar's wondering why everyone else is asking their one question already.
Throvar wants the winning lottery numbers.
Though if Throvar does this, he's gonna have his echo stay still so he can move around.
Just leave the echo in here and be like, we'll be back in a week.
We'll have to stay within 30 feet of it, otherwise it disappears unless I use my avatar thing on it. Just so I can get up and stretch and everything else.
I mean, are there snacks? Is there some place to go to the bathroom? But it's a full week. No,
I'm guessing not.
there are no snacks or any place to go to the bathroom. because I feel like if we didn't eat for a week, we would die.
If you didn't sleep for a week, you would die.
Or water. Maybe there's Thomas.
No, I'm here.
You just not going to contribute if there's any sort of way to keep us alive for a week.
There is water in the pools. There does not appear to be any food of any kind.
So we don't have to literally stay still. We just have to stay here and silent for a week.
Maybe.
Well, only one of us has to do it.
Theodore will volunteer.
Throvar's Echo will volunteer as well. Or Throvar will volunteer.
So what are the rest of you guys going to do?
I will bring him snacks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Barcel will try it.
Sure. So if you guys would like to stay here over the week, you have to make one check of each stat.
Okay.
Well, who wants to go first?
Okay.
I hope
Because
you'd
we
all go at
can't-
the same time.
Yeah, we can't all roll at the same time. It'll get too confusing.
Question though, are all the rolls technically within the same period, or would we have a long rest in between each roll?
You would have a long rest between each roll.
Okay. And is it a saving throw or just a stat check?
Just to check.
Okay. Never mind. Double wouldn't work
So
anyway.
it's not a skill, it's your stat check.
Yep. Yeah.
Then that
That's-
feature doesn't help me.
It's not a very high DC, just some interesting things happen if you fail. Ooh, that's one fail. 2 fails.
To be fair, this is my Echo rolling, not me.
Yeah, so you would have to stay within 30 feet of it too.
Oh, so it's just for being within the temple itself?
Yep.
Okay, then I gotta make a separate check for me.
Oh,
So those are my Echoes.
okay.
Those are mine.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
It's a DC 8. Cool. Theodore, you're up next. And is Bartholomew's just like the snack getter?
Yeah, like if I'm not actually trying to be still, do I have to still make all the checks? Because
You
I
just-
can.
You just leave. You bring them back some magazines, some food.
Yeah, pretty much.
Being the caregiver.
It's like, I brought you this rock for entertainment. I killed it first.
So these are checks, not saves, correct?
Correct.
Hey. Oof. Eh. I rolled like shit.
Okay. So
So
that's
do I not have to do it?
No, you don't have to do it. 'Cause you can leave, you can rest, you can eat, you can all that stuff. This is to not go super nuts. Let's.
Can I just see if I would have? I'm just
Sure, yeah.
curious. Cool. Sweet. So I just have some real low stats, and I'm just dying out of curiosity. Click it. It checks out.
Wow. Yeah, you
Started
passed-
off real strong.
You passed all 3 of the physical tests, and you failed all 3 of the mental checks.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it checks out. There's a reason he's the snack getter.
Well, Throvar, right at the end of your stint here, you're doing pretty well until the last day. Like the last day, you're just like you're so stressed out and on edge from just this perpetual silence that you have a bit of a breakdown, even though no one can hear it. And you just feel this genuine sense of loneliness that Throvar probably hasn't felt in a long time. Always being around companions, always being surrounded by his friends, being able to inspire them, kind of trying to work with them, and losing the ability to talk to them, to say, hey, we can get through this, just ends up being really hard for him towards the end of it.
I imagine I would be going in front of people, like putting thumbs up, trying to silently, yeah.
You're trying, but it's just not the same. And Throvar is a pretty emotional time towards the last day. Theodore experiences something similar. Not quite exactly the same. Kind of towards the middle of your stint, you just feel very fatigued in the sense that you aren't using your body, right? Your muscles feel out of use. You're just so stationary that you feel weaker than you do normally. And you just feel this general sense of weakness come over you. And I'll save that for later. Never mind. We'll talk, Aaron.
All right.
And at the end of your week, Lee would come up to you guys and bow and say, "Your week of stillness concludes. What is the knowledge you've come to seek here in this temple?"
I'm immediately gonna say, why can you talk and we can't?
You can talk now.
Well, that would have been what I say right away. That's my question.
Yep.
Well, then that would be my
Theodore's
question.
gonna be
That's what
like,
it says.
"Oh no, do we have to stay for another week now? Because he just wasted our question."
That's his question.
I thought it was
Theodore's not gonna say that.
You may speak now. Your question is answered. He's silent again. He sits back down. Wait, does that count? Your second question is concluded.
What was the name of where this temple
Ashozakai.
is? Ashozakai. We seek the location of the temple Ashozakai.
The lost sanctum of Ashozakai lies far to the east, in the treacherous jungles between the high forest and the emerald treescapes. It was taken there long ago by a race of people who did not wish to exist among the elves, the dwarves, the gnomes. A race of people hidden away all their own. Undiscovered until recently. Deep beneath the lands of Ashozakai in their great temple, in their sanctum, some type of dark evil stirs.
We seek to put an end to such evil. Are you able to provide us a specific location?
He would reach forward and kind of tap the center of your forehead with his index finger, and you know exactly where it is.
I'll kind of blink several times and turn towards the rest of the party and say, "He has shown me the way. I believe we can go."
I'll look to the monk and very carefully, trying to not form my phrase of the question, I'll say, "I believe that multiple of us passed your test.
He nods, you did.
I would like to know the location of the greatest bounty that I would be available to attempt to steal."
Theodore goes, "Ugh."
Interesting.
Am I silenced again?
No,
That's
you're
right.
not.
Okay.
most powerful things to steal.
Just the greatest bounty. Whatever would be the highest value. I know, I'm making you make that up on the fly. I'm putting you on the spot, so...
I'm looking through my notes.
I'm gonna look at Barstool and just point at myself.
Bartholomew is gonna walk in and with like a tray of snacks and be like, "What did I miss?"
Do you mean just anywhere? Like, the most valuable thing anywhere?
If I was gonna try to do a heist that had the greatest yield, what would I try to heist?
The plains of Celestia. There's a mighty trident.
I guess I would be assumed that it would be on this plane and in this, world.
Okay. This is going to be interesting. Now Barstool's going to get an epilogue.
I'd be fine with that.
Interesting. What's the most powerful thing on the material plane that you could reasonably heist? Oh god, I know what it is. He would... he speaks to you of a vault built in the far north. Within this vault is a great wealth of knowledge. And amongst that knowledge is a seer, a man who can see many things into the future. And he sits there with kind of all these items and magic around him, just basically scrying on the rest of the world. And he has within his possession a powerful artifact, a small deck of cards that can summon forth both wonder and woe.
You wouldn't. Oh, it's canon now. It exists in the world. No.
It already existed in the world. You just didn't know about it.
Oh.
I was gonna say you can't have Barstool get that because Boots needs to get that.
Oh, no, neither one of you need it. No one needs that thing.
Aaron knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what
I
you're
do.
talking about.
Throvar would take it and actually play a game of poker with it. Taking the regular cards.
Bye, Throvar.
A deck of a few things? No, a deck of many things.
Yeah.
Deck of everything.
I mean, it is just a level of chaos that Boots would very much revel in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think one other person had. Well, what would your Echo want to know?
True, does my Echo get a question?
No, the Echo doesn't get its own question.
Throvar is gonna
They will
be a
not
little
be
upset.
finessed.
But he did it.
I will bow to him and and I will just mention the respect I have for the process they have here.
I'm gonna insight check you.
Okay.
12. Not that great. And I don't think I would have any idea of what this...
You cannot tell.
Yeah. Well, I think I would take it at face value at that point. I don't think I would have any idea of what a deck of many things is.
I just know it's super valuable, and
Yeah, you don't care what it is. You just care
if
that
I
it's
were able
valuable.
to heist this vault from the seer, that I'd be set for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I
Man,
mean,
there's-
even if you didn't use it yourself, you could sell it for an enormous sum of money to potentially the wrong people.
Or
Jay, we'll
potentially
have
the
to
right
talk
people.
about, we'll have to
True.
talk about the journey Barstool goes on.
Sure, I'm
The
down.
final
I'm
one
down
is-
for that.
This is not an area that I ever expected any of our campaigns to end up in, like, for the foreseeable future. And I got some stuff up there that I was like, oh, well, I guess Barstool might head up there. Interesting.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
all of these characters hypothetically are going to have a legacy that's going to matter to the world. So that's really
Oh,
cool.
absolutely.
If we survive.
Even if we don't, I mean, there might be tales told of us. Like,
You guys are already like heroes in this world.
like Boromir didn't survive Lord of the Rings, but he still has a history, right? It's super cool to build history like that. That's super awesome.
Well,
All right,
Theo,
off we go,
lead the
then, I
way.
guess.
So, did you add the ladder in after you realized I had a -1 dex, Thomas?
Did I add what in?
The ladder at the Giant's Causeway part? Was that planned, or did you add
No.
that
The
in?
climb was strength, and then the other thing's dex.
Well, right, but the admit defeat ladder.
No, the admit defeat ladder just means you don't get your magic items.
Did you have that plan before he did that, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because my thought is, if you guys end up fighting Lee, who is, by the way, a really cool boss fight that I really like designing, that you just don't get your magic items for that fight.
Well, Therefore, I actually thought about attacking him when the Echo didn't get his question.
Theodore would not have been happy with that. He would have tried to stop you. Theodore is a goody two-shoes.
Then Theodore should be mad at Lee for not allowing this Echo, who sat completely still the entire week, his question.
You got your own question, didn't you? Or did you not?
My question was, why can you speak and we can't? Because I didn't realize we could speak at the time. So I kind of got robbed of my question.
They will not be finessed.
I didn't think
They are
anything
the
was going to come out.
finessers.
I mean, honestly though, that fits your character, having a low
does.
intellect.
It's pretty great.
like shit.
I mean, my character actually probably would have said that really loudly too, because he didn't think he could actually talk when he was saying it.
Right? It's like a person losing their hearing trying to speak. What? You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear you.
Eh?
Well, I guess we have what we came for.
I'm
Let's.
trying to find my notes on this. I have a title for it that's not the Deck of Many Things, because it's different than the Deck of Many Things, but I can't find it. Give me 2 seconds, because it's going to bother me. We can take a 5-minute break here if you guys want.
Sure.
So you know, I would ask Lee for a second question if I could. I don't know if he'd let
No,
me.
you don't. He's already sitting there. He's already sitting down.
And the silence is back, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Were
Me and my
there
Echo
any?
both go on both sides of him and start poking him in the cheeks. Beck on the left side, me on the right side.
Theodore's gonna
We-
try to just like grab you and be like,
We-
"Stop that! Come on."
We don't do that.
Were there any other monks or anything in this place, or is it just this guy?
There's 4 other monks. Right
Oh.
there.
Could Bartholomew have made friends with all of them?
No.
They
just
also
sit there, they
just
just sit
sat
there
there?
silently and don't move.
Thorvar would have done stuff with you while you were inside the temple.
But there's like nothing else around. It's just those 4 monks sitting quietly in this empty temple.
Yep.
Did you actually bring a rock?
Yes.
Sorry. Thorvar would have played catch with you. If you
Yes.
wanted to.
He would have.
Well, everyone else I think is sitting still.
I can't think of what Bartholomew would have done. I think he would have made a topiary outside with his sword. He had a week of downtime.
I don't know if I could actually play like a lawful good paladin type for a whole campaign. I think it would drive me nuts, especially with as chaotic as our adventuring parties tend to be. He
What?
would just be like the meme I posted would just be him the entire time.
Tease you. None of my characters are ever chaotic.
Uh-huh.
Just let you know, Rogar is lawful good. He just could not say anything the entire time. And he is kind of like that. it was.
Just
It's not really kind of. He doesn't do it himself, so he kind of lets it slide since he can't really talk or anything. Or used to not be able
Never
to.
did anything explicitly bad. Just mischievous.
There's some things Kryn has done that I'm sure if Rogar were aware of, he would not be a fan of.
Rogar was not a fan of Dorsali for the longest time after she slit the throats of the people at that one meeting.
That's fair.
If Rogar had seen it, he probably wouldn't have been a fan of Kryn blowing off the head of that one student in the Azure Order either.
No, he wouldn't have.
Warren certainly wasn't.
Yeah.
And that actually, since he learned about it secondhand, he does like Kryn less now, or at least it's gone down and got back up.
So does that mean Boots is his favorite?
And if Rogar had seen that, he probably would attack Kryn.
Okay, but does that mean Boots is his favorite?
But since he didn't,
Clearly, Warren is his favorite.
I think Takoran's probably his favorite.
Rogar respects his elders, and Takoran is definitely an elder.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Takoran, I would probably define as neutral good. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't care that much about the lawfulness of things.
right.
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
he wants to do the right thing.
And I've talked with you about this, Aaron. Technically, Boots is chaotic good. It's just, unfortunately, they haven't really been in situations that she, like, actually cares about
Right.
in the context of, like, the people that they're dealing with. Because they're all just, like, hoity-toity, like, rulers, and she inherently doesn't have any, not, like, respect, but, like, she doesn't care about them because she doesn't think that they are real people, so to speak.
I would say Kryn is probably chaotic neutral. Like, he does good things and does benevolent things, but he also will do evil things. He kind of has his own code, and if things don't adhere to that, he well, like the Azure Order people, he was like, you are doing this willingly and knowingly. Like, you don't deserve to live. And that's based on his own ethics that are not in line necessarily with anyone else.
We never knew that they knew that the Empire was trying to take over everything.
Yeah, no, he asked him that to his
He
face.
did. He asked him that, yeah. And they said they did know.
And then he asked him, why are you here? And the guy was to say to basically to become more powerful, and that's when he killed him. Because he was like, you're selling your soul for power. And he has a very big problem with that.
Okay, I found my stuff.
Yeah. My thing was, Kryn didn't know that if he joined before or after the Empire started doing all this stuff. Could have been there.
In Kryn's mind, it didn't matter because he was aware of what was going on and was in active support of it.
So, quick thing that you would have gotten on the lore. There is 3 decks of cards, each with different titles, abilities, and areas of control. And only if they were all combined together would you get the most powerful version of the deck.
And does he have all 3 of those?
He does not. He has one of them.
Okay, but
There's a 40 card deck, a 26 card deck, and an 18 card deck. Each with different like things that they do in different kind of areas, and all together they're the 72 card deck of destiny.
okay, but each of them separately can do stuff.
Yes.
Interesting.
Thomas, did you get the thing about Bartholomew making topiaries?
I did not.
Oh, Bartholomew spent the week making topiaries outside.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep. He had a week of downtime.
Well, you couldn't be outside if you were going to ask a question. Oh wait, you weren't doing that. Never mind.
Yeah, he wasn't. That was like he had literally just a week of downtime with like bringing snacks every once in a while. So He went back to his creative roots and made topiaries.
Cool. So you guys know where it's at. I won't actually make you guys make the journey, but eventually you guys could make yourself over to the jungles if you. I'm assuming that's the only place you guys can go.
Well, I'm assuming we would go by boat anyway.
Yeah. Assuming you commission a boat, or you could contact the mages numbering 8 and get a TP closer to that area.
And that's the blue circle?
Yep.
Okay. Where are we now?
Well, would you guys teleport over there, take a boat, or something like that?
I think we would want to teleport.
Well, assuming you guys made your way over there somehow.
Okay.
Walked.
And we find ourselves deep in the lost, treacherous jungles. Different to the Sapphire jungles that you guys have experienced on another campaign. These are less full of kind wildlife. There's not really druidic tribes here. The whole place is full of dark mist, curses, all types of horrible natural just horrors. There are just natural horrors here. With the exception of the temple you guys are trying to make your way to. And you make your way through fighting various smaller creatures, hordes of shambling zombies, plants that scream and have human faces, just all types of obstacles that are just horrific that lie within the treacherous jungles, until you guys make your way to this. I describe it like a ravine going downwards, but it's like a path that goes down. So there's elevation on either side of you, to your left and your right, and you're walking downwards down the path, and at the bottom is where Shozakai is supposed to be.
Well, I imagine we'll just kind of continue on our way, yeah?
Sure. Me and my clone are walking side by side, going towards it.
As usual, I will scout ahead sneakily.
Okay.
Trying to keep up with Rasul.
Yeah, so I will have you make a... Let me make a check. I want to make a check. As you continue down this sloped, angled path towards the area where the temple is, you start running across these monkey-like creatures. There's tiny monkeys all up in the trees watching you guys curiously, with different kind of distinguishing characteristics. Some of them seem to have very long tails that they use to swing around. Other of them seem to have small weapons or glowing eyes. Each of them has these different distinguishing characteristics about it. You see large monkeys, tall monkeys, larger apes. You see winged monkeys. This whole valley, ravine, whatever you'd like it to be described as, is just full of various monkey-like creatures. And eventually, one of these small little flying creatures would flutter its way down towards you guys and just say, "Hi!"
Hi. And I'll
Hello.
wave. Me and my head go both wave when I say that.
Hello.
We don't see a lot of furless folks around here.
Well,
This
we're
one?
from very far away.
Wow. I wish I knew what it was like to be far away.
Well,
If you just keep flying, you can be very far away.
No, I can't leave. I'm the last of my species.
that's tragic.
If I leave, we'll go extinct. That's what they tell me.
I mean, you will exist even if you fly far away.
No,
You'll
there's all
just
types
be-
of dangers out there.
Yes, but then you kill them.
Oh gosh. No.
Well, do you have a lady friend to make sure your line continues?
Nope.
Better get on that then.
No, I'm the last one, but I live forever, so...
Oh. How big is he? Just wondering.
He's very tiny. He's about 8 inches tall.
Thomas,
Is a
did you say that there were
tiny flying
monkey-like
monkey.
creatures everywhere?
Just in this area of the world, and especially in this valley, there's just like monkeys up in the trees pretty regularly.
But not flying monkeys like this one.
No, there's all types of different kinds.
Okay.
I'm gonna point at my echo, say, maybe you can learn to do this, and then you'll have 2 of you, kinda, ish.
That'd be pretty cool. So, why are you guys in a Shozakai?
We're looking for a temple.
Oh,
Have you seen it?
well, I sure have.
Could you lead us there?
No, we can't really let people in. Because we're a lost sanctum of, this is the Monkey Kingdom, and we can't really let outsiders in. And if I try to let you in, then they're gonna try to eat you.
Isn't there already someone inside there? I'm asking Theodore this.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
You mean the wizard guy?
Yes.
Yeah, he came in a while ago. Threatened
And
to kill all of us. And he built some kind of like cave or something underneath the temple. And sometimes he takes some of us down there and they don't come back.
So we're here to destroy him. Do you think that perhaps your people would be amenable to our passing, considering
That's what I said, but the Monkey King said that he's too dangerous, and as long as we all leave him alone for a while, he'll finish what he's doing, and then he'll leave.
I'm afraid if he finishes what he's doing, it will lead to far more death and destruction.
Well, that's no good.
What if we say we're his friends here to feed him? Will you last by then?
I don't know, you'd have to talk to the Monkey King, but they're not going to let you into the Monkey King's temple.
Maybe he can come out here.
Oh, no. He can't go out there. He's got to guard the artifact that he has.
I look at Theodore. What's an artifact?
Theodore is looking at Barsul going, don't even think about it.
You don't see Barsul. He's already sneaking into the temple.
Theodore's like, Barcel, get back here!
Well, we really must go to the wizard. And it would be best if we could avoid combat while doing that. We have no desire to hurt your people, but we cannot be denied in our mission.
Sounds pretty serious.
I'm afraid it is.
I mean, I can talk to the guys, but they're probably going to try to eat you.
If that is what they must do, then we will do what we must to defend ourselves.
And we don't taste very good. This guy over here, he may look really good, but I've seen him. He's really not. Point of
Oh.
I'm sure I taste delicious.
Well, okay.
Me and my Echo are both putting our hands up and making an X and shaking our head no when Bartholomew says that.
Also, we're getting through flying monkeys to go see the wizard.
We are. Not the witch, the wizard.
First, you gotta see the Monkey King.
Hey Koji, is there a yellow brick road here?
Nope.
Darn.
Don't lay down in the poppies.
I mean, I could try to sneak you guys in if you wanted. That way you probably wouldn't have to fight anybody, but you'd have to be pretty sneaky.
Theodore's looking at his plate mail that sounds like pots and pans clinging together when he moves. I don't think sneaking is the majority of our group's strong suit. Barsul over there is quite stealthy, but
All right, but you have to promise not to kill anybody.
If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
But they're gonna attack you, so what's even the point of that promise then?
I'll put my hand on Throvar's shoulder and say, "You can attack without the intent to kill, can't you?"
I never said I
Non-lethal?
was going to kill them. I just said if they attack me, I'll attack them.
Okay, as long as we don't kill anyone, it shouldn't be an issue.
So we are not killing anyone.
Correct. Incapacitate.
Okay.
I can take you to the front gate, or I could sneak you in the side door. I mean, I'm really not supposed to do that.
Well, let's try the front gate. Hopefully we can negotiate.
In your small, if something goes happens, you could just hide and pretend like you weren't even there.
Well, okay, but if they see you at the front gate, the whole monkey army is gonna be all over you. I just want that guy to stop taking my friends. Every couple of days, more people go missing, and the Monkey King said not to worry about it, and if we just try to be safe, that the guy will be gone soon.
What if you go to the Monkey King directly and tell him who we are and why we're here? He's the king. He could grant us passage.
Yeah, or he could friggin' beat you guys up.
Tell them the beefy boys are here.
Monkey King, he talks to God, so I don't know if you guys want to be messing with him.
We don't want to fight him. We just would seek his blessing and
But he's
going
gonna tell
to-
you no.
Are you sure?
I promise.
He doesn't want us to get rid of the wizard for him?
He doesn't like talking to outsiders. No one's supposed to know where this place is.
Should we just try and sneak in? Seems like this is getting nowhere.
Well, we can try.
I can sneak you guys in, and if you get caught, you can be like, oh, we're here to talk.
There you go.
Sounds good.
That's
We didn't know which way was the correct door.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you don't want to go to the door. Follow me. And he actually takes you guys back outside of the ravine and would walk you guys around a different area.
Okay.
He would take you outside. He'd lead you to a small river, beautiful, flowing, kind of white crystalline water that doesn't really exist here. It's one of the only areas in the treacherous jungles that's not covered in fog. And the river seems to stem from this waterfall coming off of a mountaintop. And he says, "That's the secret entrance right there. You just go into the waterfall."
I would like to insight check him.
Sure.
Won't I drown?
25.
He seems honest. Just make sure that if you find my friends down there in the wizard's cave, that you bring them back.
We will do it. How deep is the water, Thomas?
It ranges from 4 to 6 feet deep.
Okay. I will put Throvar on my shoulders.
Are you strong enough to do that?
I have a 20 strength.
Okay. Because I'm also in full plate, and I'm a heavy dwarf.
I'm a strong dude.
The other thing that you can see is up high into the cliffside. Can you just see that there's actually a door built in there?
Okay.
Well, let's try to go in the secret way.
One second, changing music.
I guess for the parts where it's 6 feet deep, I'll just hold my breath.
The music's quieter. We might have to turn it up now.
I hear it well enough.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you guys all make a stealth check with advantage because of the noise of the water.
Hey, I got an 11.
Oh no, my chat
Well,
went away.
wouldn't it just be a straight roll for you, so it'd be a 12?
It would be a 12. Nicole still got a 4.
Yes, I did.
So we have
I
a
don't
30,
expect
a
that.
4, a 12, and a 15.
Do I have to make a roll for my echo as well?
No.
Let's see. That's success, fail, fail, success. So you guys are good.
Huh, okay.
I think
Making your
someone
way in
forgot
here,
to tell.
making your way through the waterfall, you can see you're kind of in an overlook about 10 feet up. Opens up into this room where you see a beautiful, ornate carved wood and stone. Several of these monkey creatures with clothes and some weapons slung on their back are currently playing in the water here. And you see one larger winged gorilla with a large falchion on its back, currently kind of just like putting its feet in the water, basically.
I'll kind of lean over to Bersul and whisper, "Do you want to get in a spot in case things get violent here? We can try to negotiate, but we may not be able to."
Does Theodore know exactly where this guy is? Like, is that part of the knowledge that he was given, or just the place in general?
Just the place in general. You know that this is the place.
Okay.
And is this the only way to go over here? Or is
Looks
there
like there's a
door
way
up
to the
here?
right as well,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's so this is stairs that like go up. So there's like this is like a balcony area kind of, and the stairs. There's a doorway right there.
I think I might
This-
try to scout around, actually.
You guys can make I guess an intelligence check if you want to try to figure out what this thing is.
What is that the stone thing?
Double 20!
That is essentially a non-magical water purifier, centuries ahead of its time. It seems that whatever they have here is some type of lost knowledge, not known to the outside world. Like, this is way ahead of its time in terms of technology.
Are we wanting to go to the side or up through the door up there?
I don't think we know yet.
I don't think we're gonna be able to go
Scout around
past to the through the monkeys when you go to the door.
Well, I don't think there's any way we're going to be able to get through this room without fighting or talking.
Not all of us, but I believe I could probably sneak around enough to see which direction we want to try to go.
I don't think it's wise for you to split up. If there's more out there and you get caught by yourself.
I'll be fine. And I'm gonna try to sneak around to the side here.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Pretty sneaky.
Does my echo make noise?
Take just a peek around the corner.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Oh, you guys can't see those names, can you? Let me give you those.
I see winged ape knight.
Yeah, Nicole, that's me.
Doors.
Yeah, you stealth no problem somehow. And this is what you would see, I suppose.
Hmm.
Sneak around here.
And you're still on the lower floor, correct?
Yep.
Let's see him go around the corner. I'm gonna start sending my echo that way.
I'm going to try to stop you.
I am blind and deafened while I'm in my echo.
But you can still
I'm on-
feel.
Yeah, I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder.
Nope, still going.
So you'd see. It would let me, it won't let me.
dark in here or not?
Nope, there's torches. It's pretty well lit.
A dire ape, you say?
That thing's huge, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's significantly bigger than the winged ape knight.
Right, try to sneak over here. Kind of crawling and climbing along the walls rather than trying to dip into the water.
Sure.
Trying to be a little bit monkey-like myself. Sneak past these guys.
Do I need to make a stealth check for my echo?
Yeah. Ooh.
Would the Echo also have like heavy armor and stealth
Yeah.
disadvantage?
Yeah, it's just a copy of him.
Okay.
It's him at another point in time. Oh my god.
Pretty good.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'd like to try to climb up to up on this bridge here.
Okay, you'll have to make another stealth check if you want to do that.
Sure. It's almost like I can't physically roll below a 25 or something. It's almost like this is a reliable talent of mine.
When he sees Barstool go around the corner, my echo's gonna move up.
Okay.
Trying to
Now,
follow
Barstool,
him.
will you climb up to the second floor? There's a door right there. Are you trying to open that door?
First I'll check it.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I will open it stealthily.
Okay, you open the door. You see what looks like a small office. Inside, you can see there's currently a monk sitting at one of the desks, and sleeping in the corner is a large, tiger-like creature that you don't recognize. It seems to strike you as something you would have read in old history books about a long extinct breed of tiger.
And is the monk an ape?
The monk is a person.
Hmm.
But I don't see anything of value in the room.
There's a few like scrolls and things like that. There appears to be a map here, and the monk's currently like playing a game. It's almost like a solitaire game, but with coins instead of cards.
And is the tiger awake or asleep?
It is currently curled up asleep in the corner.
Okay. I'd like to try to sneak up and grab the map.
As soon as Barstool goes out of his vision, Dorvar's gonna come up here.
You have to
Or
make that
his
stealth check, Throvar. Make a sleight of hand check, Barstool. Barstool, you have stolen a map of the temple. I will reveal to you the entirety of the temple, and we'll keep the creatures hidden.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Very nice.
Throvar immediately gets spotted by one of the monkey warriors.
I'm gonna dismiss my echo.
Who make a deception check. What's insight? Is insight wisdom?
Intelligence, or maybe it is wisdom.
Either way, it starts yelling. And the rest of you over here watches the winged ape knight takes off.
When he starts to move,
Mhm.
I'm actually gonna come out and kind of like with hands up. I'm just going to say, "We're here for the wizard. We do not wish to fight. We understand the wizard has been abducting your people. We are here to kill him.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. 16.
Seems to listen to you for a second. He lands down here with his falchion drawn, and he says, he does.
I'll try again in Celestial.
Celestial, good choice. He responds back in Celestial. He says, "How have you found this place?"
There was a monk at a temple, and I'll say the name of the temple. He told us the only reason we are here is for the wizard. We have no desire.
You are here for the Rotbringer.
Yes. We're here to kill him.
He kind of holds the falchion up, like pointed at you, like he's pointing at you, but with the sword. And he says,
"The only reason I have not cut you where you stand is I smell the sun's influence upon you."
Yes, I am a paladin of the sun god.
As is our king. Come, I will take you all to him. But should you try any untoward or hostile activities, you will be vaporized.
Very well. We have another in here. May we find and
An
gather him?
infiltrator.
That
Call
is.
him.
I will shout out. Barstool.
"Hey, Barstool!"
Elmar's gonna
Barstool,
take a really deep breath and just say, "Barstool, get back here!"
I'm gonna say, Barstool, we're talking. So far, things are fine. Please come back to us.
I'm just gonna try to look over the map and try to memorize it as best I can real quick, and then just put it back on the table and sneak my way back out to about here. And then I will just leap down into the water and splash loudly.
I'll gesture. That's him. He is our friend.
I'll put
He's
both
here.
hands up like I'm not trying to be threatening.
He's here for the same reasons we are.
They would gather around, and they would almost like prisoner convoy lead you guys over to here. Would anybody not go along with the program, or are we all just like, all right, this is happening?
I don't have any other ideas.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I did bring out my Econite again before the winged ape, before he started talking to the winged ape.
Did I get an idea from the map where the king might be?
Well, this is kind of the throne area.
Okay.
But you guys would be led over here, escorted by quite a few of these individuals. And you would see sitting atop a throne here, rays of sunlight beaming down on him, even though there's no sun, the Monkey King.
See him.
Me and my Echo are both gonna wave. Be friendly.
I will step forward and I will bow. And as I bow, I will cast daylight upon myself. So it'll be like straight sunlight in the area where I'm standing. And I'll say, I'm told that you too are a devout follower of the sun. It is an honor to meet you.
Hops down. He kind of sniffs around.
I can smell the bright father and all of his influence upon you. So I'm curious as to why he has brought you to infiltrate our sacred place in such a devious, nefarious way.
We are here to kill, what was it your champion said, the Rotbringer?
I know who he is. The wizard.
Yes.
He lies in the water tunnels beneath our great sanctum.
The only reason we are here is to kill him.
If he can be killed, I would have done so already. I expect once his practices are complete, he shall leave this place. He has expressed that he is not interested in our sanctum and its people, its hidden location, our great blessings. He only wishes a place to finish his study, and then he shall leave. I cannot risk the fate of my people to challenge him. He is very powerful.
You need not risk your people if we go.
Make a persuasion check.
Can I also throw out, are you sure that he's trustworthy and to be believed? Maybe to help him persuade him?
I also want to say that we were chosen by the, was it Mages of 8? For this specific task.
It's a 14.
You will look at Barstool first and say,
I can always tell when a lie is told to my ears. It is one of the many gifts the Father has given me.
Not a lie.
Surely.
I imagine such a mage would not be trustworthy.
He isn't. But he has no interest here. His interests are in something greater. Something darker. This place is a waste of time to what he aims to accomplish.
Surely what he desires would be something that the Bright Father would rather not the world experience, certainly.
I think so, but I am not confident in your abilities to thwart his goals. I fear you would make things worse going down there.
My
You have-
abilities are very good.
Mine too.
You have nothing to lose from us going down there. You can claim no knowledge of our existence.
This is a Shozakai. Nobody enters or leaves the Shozakai without my knowledge.
Well,
Perhaps if you can prove your strength to me, then.
What
I would
must-
suggest that.
What must we do?
he looks at all of the people around him and says,
Leave us. Bring in 2 of my knights.
and these guys would all start just clearing out. Except for 2 ape knights that stay. And he stands up on kind of the dais up here and would take out his staff, which glows bright with holy light you can recognize as probably influenced by Havdal. And then he jumps high above all your heads and lands on 1 foot standing on one of the pillars up here. And then as he pulls his staff out, the rays of sun that kind of fall down upon him move off of him and begin to scorch the ground. And wherever the rays pass over, this massive trail of fire appears. And he seals off all of the ways out of this room.
Ooh, map elements. Very cool.
But he's still in the room.
Well, I think we're about to fight him.
Yeah, I was just kind of hoping that he might have just thrown us in with the 2 ape knights and have us fight them instead of them and him.
And whenever you guys are ready, you can reposition if you'd like. This is a 10-foot wall, just as a heads up, and then we can begin. You guys can go ahead and roll initiative. You can reposition however you'd like.
Can we still see him?
Yeah, you can see him. This is 25 feet up, so he's way
Oh,
above
okay.
the wall.
Do I get the idea that he doesn't want to fight us, or is...
No, he wants to fight you.
Go pitch myself like this.
Let's see.
I am going to cast Aura of Purity, and then take a defensive stance with my Mason shield out, right where I'm standing.
As a bonus action, as we prepare, I will go ahead and cast Ghost Walk.
Oh, 16. That's really good for me. Hell yeah, brother!
I wonder why it's not playing the
Drago,
song that I
where
wanted.
do you come from?
I want it to play the first song in the playlist, but it will only play the second song in the playlist. So weird. Well, this is what we're doing then.
Yeah,
For some reason, this is all it's letting me play.
yeah, let's do it. I'm good. Everything's on fire. It's great.
Is he gonna pull out one of those machines? I forget what they're called.
All right. Well,
Which
Bartholomew
reminds me of
the
Final Fantasy II.
Bullfrog, you're up first.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna go up and attack this buddy.
Theodore is gonna yell out, "Remember, non-lethal!"
Oh, right. I do not. Okay.
But
Why it won't play the song I wanted to?
So intense.
This song does not sound non-lethal to me.
This is as lethal as music gets.
Might as well play music from Doom.
So I will attack him 3 times.
Trying to fix it.
It's so intense.
Uh,
But that's like the music you guys like, right?
well, I was about to say, you're saying that's so intense,
Aaron's
and I'm
digging it.
going. Well, I'm going for metal. Nah.
No.
But you know the music I listen to.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if like you don't listen to metal, I'm like, I can see how you would think that that's intense.
Those hit. Those hit, Nicole.
I listen to specifically calming music
I know. Yeah.
for
Well, you're-
very specific reasons.
Well, you're damage,
Yeah.
Nicole. 11. 26 plus 16 is 42.
First, this is Heroes of the Storm music.
Is that it for you?
Yes, it is.
Arsul.
I literally can't do anything else.
So he's 25 feet up. If you go up this way, you'll actually get to the platform he's on. Like, this is elevated. Otherwise, he's just above you.
Okay, so I have a mechanics question, because Ghost Walk gives me a 10 feet flying speed. Would I be able to try to run and jump for my first 15 feet to try to get close enough to then be within 10 feet to fly to him?
Yeah, I mean, you're a rogue. You can climb a 10-foot wall.
Okay. So yeah, I'll climb, and then before I start to fall, then I will fly the rest of the way up to him. And I will try to attack him with my rapier. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
I don't get sneak attack though, unfortunately, this turn. I'll just be set piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And then I will take a swipe bonus action, and that's it for me.
Music's so weird. Alright. At the end of that turn, he will use a legendary action
Mm-hmm.
to attack Barsul.
Sure.
Can my clone see him?
Uh,
Or actually,
Yeah.
can I?
probably.
Okay.
No, it automatically hits? That's...
Yeah, but it's half damage.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't give myself like an aura.
So 17 halved to 9.
No, isn't it 12 and 6?
Still 18 half to 9 then.
Sure, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Wait, no. It's 12 and 5.
12 bludgeoning, 6 fire.
5 fire. Oh, no, you're right. You're totally right.
So that would be, yeah, still 9, but yeah. Okay,
And Theodore.
good way for him to disable my cloak.
I am going to attack the ape knight beside me. I am going to. I'm using Mace and Shield. I'm try to shove him as a bonus action to knock him prone. That's 12. Probably not going to happen. No. And 2 mace attacks.
Those will both hit.
7 and 10. 17.
Okay.
I guess I'll move to right there. And let me see something real quick. Okay. You're, just so you know, Jay, you're 5 feet out of my aura, but I don't think you can be in it with where I'm standing, so I'll try to get you in the aura soon.
Actually, what I would have done is I would have just come up and been hovering. I wouldn't have gone around, because actually with Ghost Walk, I can't hover.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. That makes sense.
So you're in my aura then.
I was just reading that, and I was like, wait a minute, I wouldn't have gone that far if I didn't need to. I'd want to be closer to the wing ape knights.
Okay. Both of these apes are going to use their paralyzing glare on Theodore and Bartholomew.
All right, you have advantage on this save because of my aura. What is our DC? 18.
Does that count as an attack?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I passed
Yeah,
mine.
You can't body block the gaze with your echo.
Well,
That
it
doesn't
says you
make
can
sense.
make your echo throw itself in front of an attack directed at another creature that you see.
It's not an attack though.
It's an attack. I wouldn't say it's like a weapon attack or.
No, it's not called an attack.
Yeah, that's fair. There's no attack roll. I guess that's not an attack. Well, you save.
Sure.
I saved. Yep.
Yep, Nicole has to roll still.
She has
Oh.
advantage. You have advantage.
Um.
Con save.
Okay. Yeah. No. I was just reading it to see if there's anything else that I got.
29.
You're good. I don't know why I suspected that Aura of Purity would be good here, but I'm glad I used it.
Simeon will attack Barstool 3 times.
Oh, you Shadow Martyr on the first one.
Ghost Walk, and those all miss.
9. Wow. Okay.
So the first one hits my echo,
Okay.
and he's gone.
I'm gonna
Crowbar.
look back at you and say, "Stop blocking them. I can take it."
I am. He's that insistent. I'm just gonna come up here, use my bonus action to summon my guy getting over here, and attack this guy 3 times. And do you want me to only use Great Weapon Master once per?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's too strong. 25 hits for sure. 17 hits and 21 hits. Those all hit. 29, 38.
I
Plus
will
10.
re-roll the 1.
Isn't it plus 10 for Great Weapon Master?
Oh yeah. So that'll be plus 20 to that. So that would be 58 damage.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah.
That music works.
I got a plus 3.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, okay. But just it was still said Throvar, so I wasn't sure if it was me. Okay. I'm assuming those all hit.
Yep. Let's try that. 18, 12, it's 30, 41.
That's my turn.
Barstool.
You're only doing one legendary action?
Oh, that's right. He should be doing those, huh?
Hmm.
He will quick staff you again.
Alright. And this. Oh no, it automatically hits.
Yep. So 21 have to 11.
I will use my reaction to uncanny dodge.
Okay, so I have to 6. And now it's your turn.
I will steady aim and attack him with my rapier. 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
39 damage.
Is it sneak attack though?
If I have advantage.
Yeah, he used steady aim.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna look back at Theodore and be like, I'm not sure I can do this non-lethally.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me.
At the end of your turn, he will quick staff you with his last action of the turn. For 11.
And, well, that's if I have it, which I guess I will.
So down to uncanny dodge again to 6.
Well, no, it does 22, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, that's
that's right.
Oh,
yeah,
but it's half damage.
Yeah, it's halved.
yeah.
So, it'd
So
be
you
11
could
anyways.
you could uncanny dodge it down to 6, or you could wait until he like attacks you,
Right.
where it won't be halved, and then you could
I'll
have
just
it.
take the 11.
Okay.
Let's take the. Yeah.
It's 11. All right, Theodore.
So wait, wouldn't that have been half of what was there before?
That's what I did last time, didn't I?
But
Yeah.
I uncanny dodged it, so it should have been a quarter
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, it should have
Yeah,
been 6
you took 6 instead of
Okay,
however much.
instead of 11.
gotcha.
I'm going to try to push this guy to knock him prone again. 26, that's better. Haha!
Got him.
So now I'm going to attack him with my mace at advantage and crit him. I'm going to smite on that crit.
Sure. Because why wouldn't you?
Non-lethally. Ah!
Yeah, non-lethally.
I don't see how you can do all of that non-lethally.
Well, that's 14 plus 11, so 25.
And then
And 23.
with no smite on the second attack, so just 10.
Okay.
So I need to burn a spell slot for that. Oop, okay,
You will
that
retaliate
is
by
that is my
attacking you
turn.
twice.
Okay. I can't see.
It's an 18 and a 15.
Miss.
And then the second one, I don't know why that color looks like that. And this one will attack Theodore twice. Or not Theodore, Bardi. 23 and a 26. Why does it look like that?
Both of those hit.
Okay, so you will take
It's
20.
It's very hard to see though. Okay.
If you turn it back to white mode, you can see it. Everybody uses the dark theme because it's so much better.
It is.
I don't.
Let me see if is there anything I can do about that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm pretty beefy,
Uh,
but I am down off of 169 though. Bummer.
oh wait. Oh, I need to always have that on. So I apparently I have this. So whenever I hit them, they take an extra D8. So I need to roll 2 more D8.
Yep.
2.
Nice.
Nice.
So I just need to leave that on.
The Monkey King will attack Barsool thrice.
Yep. Disadvantage because of Ghost Walk. 18 hits.
For 18 damage.
Uncanny dodge, that's 9.
Yay. Crowbar.
I will non-lethally attack this winged ape. First one with Great Weapon Master.
That'll hit. And he's dead.
Non-lethally dead.
He's unconscious.
I will then go ahead and let's see. Boop boop, move over here. move this guy over here too, and then attack my other 2 times. I'm just assuming those both hit for 36 damage.
Yep. And he's donezo.
Both of them, huh?
Both of them in 1 round.
Very nice.
I will then move the last of my 40 movement speed and move over here. Let's see, that was 20. Move him up here. That's it.
Okay. At the end of that turn, he will legendary action to poke Barsul again
Okay.
for 10. Bartholomew.
That one's not as dead as it should be.
It's true.
It's because it's a lich ape. It's a winged lich ape knight.
But they're not, I guess they're not actually dead. They're just unconscious.
Yep.
I don't think you can go that far. By the way, you're muted if you're trying to talk.
You can go that far.
There you
None
go.
of it. Yeah, I dashed, and then I am going to actually action surge, and well, no, because I would have to move and then hit. So I won't actions.
Okay.
Just be like, I will non-lethally kill you next.
Alrighty, at the end of that turn, he's gonna poke Barsul
Mm-hmm.
for 22. Have to do 11.
Gangsta Paradise, huh?
Alright, I will steady aim and rapier attack.
It is.
Natural 20.
That's gonna hit. Whew, for 56 plus 12, 68 damage.
He keeps jabbing me over and over again, and I find that one opening, and I just keep taking these hits and just jab right to the chest. Clearly not trying to be non-lethal, because he's pissing me off with these automatic hits.
Now we're in phase 2 of the Monkey King.
Uh-oh.
Is that it for you, Barsul?
Yep.
Theodore.
I am going to start sprinting. And I'm gonna get right here. So I'm just kind of standing on the edge. Let's see. As an action, okay. I'm just gonna say to Barsul, non-lethal. I'll heal you as soon. Like I'm gonna heal you a bunch. Next turn. I just had to dash.
Are you up here or are you down?
I'm up.
Okay. The Monkey King will turn his attention from Barsul, seemingly not worried about you for whatever reason, and then he will attack Theodore thrice.
I will use my Shadow Martyr to put my clone friend the first attack.
Okay.
24?
So
Yep.
the 27 will hit me then. So that's 19 damage.
Yep.
Can I insight check why he chose to switch to me? Because
Sure.
it doesn't make tactical sense.
Yeah, make an insight check.
7.
I don't need an insight check. I know why. Because he can't hit me unless it's auto.
Throvar.
I'm going to resummon my clone. Or my echo, and then See, now there's no room up there. I'm just gonna pull out my longbow and shoot at him 3 times.
Okay. 22 hits. For 11.
And that's it.
At the end of your turn, you watch as the sun energy channels around his golden staff, and he goes, "Rah-yah!" He's going to use Sunburst for all 3 of his legendary actions.
Okay. Each creature of his choice within 15 feet. Okay, so if you're within 10 feet of me, which Barsul and Bartholomew are, you get to use this.
Yeah, but I'm not within 15 feet of him, am I?
No, you're within 10 feet of me. Oh, well, you are.
You are
Yeah,
within
it looks like
15
it.
of him.
Bow.
But you're within 10 feet of me, so you get to add my charisma mod to your save. So
What
that's
was the
plus.
thing about the advantage? Was that was an aura thing?
Right. That is Aura of Purity.
Speak which, do you have to make a saving throw for that?
It literally
Oh,
does not
I do.
matter.
Yeah,
There is-
concentration.
Absolutely no way I can make this.
Yeah, I need to make it. I
So
need to
31
make.
damage, Nicole.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, advantage. I would pass.
Well, let's see.
You don't get
You
advantage.
have advantage on saving throws against effects that cause the following conditions: blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, and stunned.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So then you...
Just
Well, you
for
get a
that,
plus
I'll reroll.
4? What do you say?
Actually, yeah, but I get a +4 on that?
You get a +2 from me.
Oh, +2, okay.
Oh, then never mind, I still fail.
And then I also would fail a death saving throw as I fall into the water and take 1d6 damage.
No, you're fine. There's water there. There's no fall damage.
Then I'm drowning.
You are
If
drowning,
if
but
it's
that'll take a while.
If it's fallen, well, okay. Unconscious people inhale when they go underwater.
All right, you're drowning.
It was
You've convinced
either
me.
Either the water was deep enough for me to drown in it, or it was shallow enough for me to.
Yeah,
take
you've
falling
convinced me. You're drowning.
How deep is that water? Assuming it's the same depth as this one.
In the recesses, like here and here, it goes to 15 feet.
Okay.
Bartholomew's up.
I forget that's me. I'm gonna run up and hit him 3 times.
Hit those. 2 of those will hit. So 14 and 19. That's
Wait for it. When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to a creature, you grievously wound it until the next start of my next turn. He has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
ooh.
Oh, that's
Pretty
nice.
And his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Barsul, and Barsul, you have 1 failed death save because you're drowning. Okay, I will GM roll your death save, and then you take another failed save because you're drowning. I think so that works.
Well, he would take 1 because he's drowning, and then
And then I would
So-
roll 1.
so potentially 2 failed death saves, potentially 1 success, 1 fail.
Yep.
Okay.
Does his con modifier not play a role in that since he's unconscious?
He's not. You don't hold your
Yeah.
breath when you're unconscious. If you go unconscious underwater, you try to breathe
Yeah,
normally.
you just start drowning. Theodore.
I'm jumping down, and
Opportunity
I.
attack.
Okay, fine. Take it. Disadvantage, you miss.
Okay.
Do you have Sentinel still?
Me? No. Nicole does, though.
No, she doesn't. She got rid of it.
I removed it. Yep.
All right, that's funny.
Hell.
I am going to give.
I love that all 4 of you had Sentinel.
I am going to pump 64 hit points of lay on hands into Barsul.
Thank you.
And And then I am going to cast. I'm going to swim over to here. And I'm going to cast. Let me see. Am I going to cast this? Give me just 1 sec. Sorry.
Also remember that's a 10-foot wall you're right next to. Not a ledge.
Yes, I am going to cast Compelled Duel on the Monkey King.
What kind of save is that?
Wisdom, and the DC is not actually 12. The DC is 15.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate.
That it for you?
That is it for me.
He's gonna lay into the bullfrog.
I'm gonna use my Shadow Motor on the first attack.
Okay. So 16 and a 9 to hit.
27. Yep.
So the 16 and the 9 do not hit.
Drovar.
Calm back my echo.
How many points of exhaustion do I have?
2.
Good thing I jumped down there, huh?
I rolled a 10, by the way. On your death save, exactly.
I thought 10 succeeds.
10
Yeah.
succeeds.
But you said you failed 1 from falling in the water. Oh no, you just had 1 then. For some reason I thought you failed 2.
Well, I went unconscious and then I failed.
And then you
1.
fell.
Well,
But there's no damage from the fall. Okay, I'm caught up. So you just have 1.
But didn't I fail 1 for drowning? So that would be
Yeah.
2 exhaustion.
That's your 1 failure though. Oh, because you went down. That's right. That's 2.
Yeah, unconscious. Then
Yeah,
1
yeah.
death save.
You're totally right. Drovar.
I used 3 longbow attacks.
I would have also tried to drag Barsool with me out of the water. Would I have been able to do?
That's fine. Well,
Like-
there's a wall here,
Yeah, I'm gonna climb it.
10 feet tall.
Do you want me to make an athletics check?
I don't know if you have the movement for that.
I'll be okay.
If you jump down here, moving him at half movement, that's 25 feet.
Would it
and
be quarter?
You'd have to climb
movement?
up 10 more feet to get up there.
Would it be quarter?
Well,
movement
if
because
I-
he's
so if
swimming
I weren't-
and
if I
dragging
weren't-
someone?
If I weren't dragging him, then I could do it.
Yeah, but since you're dragging him, you
Okay.
cannot.
Well, then I won't drag him.
Okay,
Assuming the 21 hits, that's 4 damage.
So I'll be up here.
okay, 4 damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's gonna poke Bartholomew. For 10 damage.
Okay.
And it's now your turn, Bartholomew.
Okay. I will hit him 3 times.
Do it. One of the crit will hit.
Play the crit.
Only the crit?
Yep, he has 21 AC.
Wow.
All right.
For 16.
And disadvantage on all attacks, and 10 movement speed reduced.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's gonna poke you again.
Okay.
For 13.
Okay.
Can I see him from where I am down here?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will steady aim and I will shoot him with my light crossbow.
28 hits.
And adjacent ally, so I get sneak attack.
Whew.
And I will angrily tread water.
Phase 3.
Oh, quick staff are no longer at halved. Ooh, that's scary.
I'll be
It'll-
fine.
I am going to cast Compelled Duel again. All right. So... Oh, you're gonna Legendary
Do it.
Resist Compelled Duel?
He's about to fuck up Bartholomew.
But Bartholomew is gonna look great while he does it,
he
okay?
doesn't. Oh, yeah, his crown's working again. He looks all pretty again.
Yes, he does.
Also, nobody's hitting him with things that he has to legendary resist, so he might as well. You guys have no casters to burn up those resistances.
And he's in a really good spot where only one of us can attack that melee.
At the end of Theodore's turn, he's gonna quick staff Bartholomew for 28 damage.
I would, since it, actually I probably wouldn't even know it's doing full damage, so I wouldn't do it anymore. Yeah.
And I think you've already did that this turn.
I was able to go and resummon him.
Oh, cool. And
I'll just do it out of his attack.
on his turn,
First attack.
yep, 3 attacks at Bardi.
Only. Oh, none of them hit.
21 doesn't hit
He has disadvantage.
until
He
it.
does.
Oh yeah.
Till my turn.
Just one, is there any place on here within 5 feet of him that my echo can actually stand?
Yeah, you stand right here.
Okay.
Throvar.
Well, since my echo is up there, it didn't die this time, I'll pull back out my great axe, and I will attack him 3 times right now. First one with great weapon master. We don't have advantage, do we?
Nope.
No.
And then I will use a 4th attack with my Unleash Incarnation.
Well, 2 of those will hit.
For 37, I will Action Surge. Attack him.
3 more
You get
times.
3 more attacks.
4 more times.
2 of those hit.
Really wish I had advantage.
Yeah.
For 30
Third.
more.
The end of your turn, guess what he's gonna do? Pokes Bardi for 21.
Okay.
And it's your turn, Bartholomew.
Cool. I am going to. What's up?
I was gonna say, can I use my Sentinel to make another attack at him?
That'd be your reaction. Does your Echo get reactions?
It says when a creature. Well, the Sentinel says that you can. My clone, my Echo says I can make attacks through it as if I was attacking.
So that you can do that. That'd be your reaction. Your Echo Knight doesn't get its own reaction.
Yeah, but I can use my reaction as with Sentinel to attack, but through my Echo instead.
Yeah.
So I can do it?
Mhm.
Okay.
That'll hit.
17 more.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Nicole.
No, I was just making sure you're done. So I will second wind, add at least just a little bit back. And then I will attack for 10. So just the 21 and the 26, right?
Yep.
Then I will action surge and do another 3 attacks.
Miss. Who crit? And a 21, so 2 hits.
That means more disadvantage for him. That's good.
Yup.
Woo, he's looking rough. He's like, you can see he's got like a red face and he's glowing yellow eyes and he's like, he's like making these angry monkey noises. And he's like breathing very heavily. Is that it for you?
I believe so.
You will leap to the other side of this wall.
Okay, but it's only 20 feet.
Right.
That's how much he can move. Because his max speed went down by 10.
Well, it's not his movement speed, it just says move 30 feet.
Okay.
His actual speed's 50 feet.
Okay.
And Barsul.
Well, I can no longer see him from where I am.
Correct. You'd have to climb the wall.
I wave at the Monkey King.
Hi!
Marcus's guy waves at a lot of people.
Well, I have Ghost Walk, so I can just float
Yep.
10 feet up and see him.
Do you still have that since you fell unconscious?
It says I keep it for 10 minutes. It actually doesn't say anything
Yep.
about...
He still has it.
Bartholomew says, I was just about to kill you non-lethally. Come back.
But I can't use that as a bonus action then for steady aim. But I'm going to point my light crossbow in his direction, and I'm going to tell him to stand down.
Make an intimidation check.
It's not really my thing, but I
Would he get back his death saving throw then, since he wouldn't have actually fallen into the water because it Ghost Walk?
It's
True.
I think. I don't think he just floats there levitating.
You
Well,
can
I mean,
hover.
if you go unconscious while using the levitate spell, you don't fall. You just
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have fallen then.
All right.
He will sigh and go, and then the fire disappears. He seems done.
all
And then
right.
Jake kills him.
Yeah.
I am going to cast.
He just limps his way over and he'll climb back up into it, like limp back up into the chair and like fall down into it, like onto his throne.
I'm going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Nice. It's a great
It,
spell.
it lasts for 1 minute. How many hit points are you down, Nicole?
A lot. let me 110.
All right.
Before he walked away, would I have been able to reach out my hand, like, for a handshake and say, good fight?
He wouldn't have done that. He's upset.
Okay.
Talking to you guys. Be like,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You get that many hit points back.
he would say,
If anyone has a chance at stopping that wizard, I guess it's you. You have my blessing to descend into the water catacombs and face whatever he's working on down there.
Well, thank you for your blessing. May we use your temple to rest before we head down? You're a very worthy opponent.
You may rest amongst the monkey folk.
and you see Koji, the tiny little flying monkey's like, woo! I mean,
is
who are you guys?
Where's Koji at?
Koji's just like flying around up here.
I'm gonna run over to him like, high five!
Bam! I don't know what that is.
It's awesome, that's what it is.
Woohoo! Hi, Monkey King. I don't know these guys. They just seem cool. We're just meeting for the first time right now.
And he flies.
Really?
I guess I'll find a comfy spot somewhere out here to come take a short rest at least.
I'd
You guys
kind
can
of like
long
to
rest here
take.
if you want.
I was about to say I'd take a long rest. I used a lot of spells.
And then they're going to open this thing up and let you guys take the water tunnels down to the underwater or the underlayer facility.
Cool.
Okay.
And that's what we'll do next session.
I'm gonna go walk up to Barstool and say, are you sure you don't want me to keep on having my echo take hits for you?
I'll go over to Thovar and say, thanks. I appreciate it.
And next week we will go into the lair of Volthrax and face him.
I'm just glad I wasn't down that fight. I would be dead.
What, in the water?
No, I would have just died outright.
Really?
How many hit
Because of my
points do you
magic
have?
item.
Oh, because of you and your
Ah.
items?
He has
You
an
see
item
how-
that if he ever goes down, he dies immediately.
So you see how I was using the Great Axe +3?
Oh, is it a cursed weapon?
Yeah, it's Gambler's Blade to where I can choose +1, +2, +3, and I have that many death save fails if I go down.
Oh,
Yeah, so if he uses it as a +3, he has 3 failed death saves.
but it doesn't give him the exhaustion.
Correct.
Okay.
I'd just be dead at 3.
And I do not have the ability to revive you. I can gentle repose you, but I cannot revive you.
I think it's funny that you guys ended up with no casters. And we're going into a lich dungeon.
Well, I'm kind of like a half caster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't have counterspell
I thought we were
No,
fighting
we don't.
giants.
Or dispel magic.
or silence.
Or yeah.
I made this guy because I thought we were fighting giants at first. Thought we were doing the other one.
Though
Yeah. Marcus thought we were doing the giant one because he had Giant Slayer equipped. And I was like, why do you have Giant Slayer? And he's like, to fight the giants.
I do have Aura of Purity, though, which I picked specifically because I knew we were going up against a Lich. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be nice.
Oh, I did not plan it all ahead. I was like, I think I want to play it the most boring of boring
Cole
creatures.
finished her character about 5 minutes after we started.
Hey, it's been a busy week.
When isn't it?
Mm,
Marcus had a tornado when
Fair.
he finished his character.
I did.
I was working till 10:30 last night.
I just love how you changed Marcus's name in chat for a little bit to the Tornadoed Man.
I didn't do that.
Oh,
I did.
did you did that? That shit was hilarious.
And then the
At
guy with
10:30 last
Valor.
night. Let's see. That was after the tornado. So yeah, I was outside looking at the storm. Actually, that would have been 9:30. So I would have been the tornado. So would have been here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I am stopping the recording. Bye, future us.
Bye, future us.
Bye, Brian.
Don't worry about tornadoes.